Welcome back. Sorry for the hiatus. It's been a bit of a trying time. We're back with Critical Role tonight. Characters are starting out in a new town after they finish fighting that really easy Aboleth fight. Let's tune in and see how they do. Wah, wah. And there we go. So we're live now, Dragon. If you want to go and watch it up.
Okay, thank you.
Yipper.
Thank you for letting me know. Doing that now. Okay.
Yeah, I've got. I'm streaming in Tailspire on Discord as well.
So after walking through the portal, you guys are hit almost immediately by the smell of salty water.
All right, I'm back with salty water.
Awesome.
Awesome.
We were just talking about what happens to your balls when they sit in boiling water for too long.
Oh, okay. That's awkward. Fuck.
No, so you guys step through the portal, and the first thing you smell is just salty water hitting you directly in the face, and it tells you immediately that you're at the coastline, which is where you've been heading in the first place. And you see this kind of dense thicket outside what looks to be a rural area, surrounded by little bits of blockades, walls, and spike traps. Almost like they're trying to protect themselves from something. You can see that a big portion of the city is walled around, except for the area that's facing towards the coastline, which means again they've obviously had problems coming from the desert. It's about midday when you land on the edge of the thicket here. It's pretty warm still. You're still at the edge of the desert, but again with the salt water around, it's still a bit cooler, and you're very, very happy for that. To the north, you can see the actual coastline itself. To the east. I guess I would just go by the actual map. And to the north, you can see the vestiges of some broken down walls and a building.
Shit, my Tailspire's updating.
It's a small update.
Sweet. Okay. Setting up, boys. Is that a drone?
Yeah.
A typewriter? Ching!
That's all it's missing.
That's like the best part of it, Sting.
Alright, so it's all in your hands now. What do you guys want to do?
Well, if there's civilization, I wanna go find an inn, secure some lodging first.
Alrighty. Anybody else? You want to go along and find the inn?
Well, yeah. What kind of question is that, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You maybe want to go to a bar. Maybe you want to go to a
Oh,
store.
I forgot I was muted. I want to maybe find some higher ups in the town, like mayor or whatever type of person there is, or at least someone higher-ish up, if I can.
Okay. So this seems to be a bit of a small town, even though even as you're standing there, you can see the edge of the actual town on the walls to the north of you. It's a fair sized town, but nothing overly big. So you won't be looking for most likely a mayor. You'll be looking for something like a burgomaster that handles a small area like this, or even just a village leader. It's a little bit bigger than a village, but it definitely won't be somebody super high up. But you would be able to find them most likely in the center of town. It's your best bet, as you know from most towns. Alright, so anybody wants to move, they can start making their way to whichever direction they want to go to.
Okay. The wrong thing.
I want to disguise self to look like a human.
Okay. Yeah, rather than your giant fungal self.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no problem, Dragon. That's fine. But it shouldn't take too long to get you involved. So just be ready. You can do something in the meantime because your character technically wouldn't know anything that's going on before they find you anyway. So if you want to busy yourself or something, so you're not just sitting there bored. But yeah, it's okay. So you disguise yourself as a human, no problem. You decide how you want to look. You can be a girl, a guy, short, tall. It's up to you.
Okay, I remember Gargan the drunk from that one dungeon we did, so I'm just gonna look like him.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll pull him up for you then.
Nice.
That makes it a lot easier because it's the fucking guy that already is there.
Yeah.
I'll leave his figure off here in the corner then. Or you can add it as a morph for him. That way we don't have to have multiple models for him.
I'm probably just going to add it as a polymorph. I just have to link it.
Or just keep me as the normal, right?
Well, no, so they have the polymorph now, so you could actually just switch between your characters, so it doesn't actually have to have a new piece on the board.
Oh, okay.
Normie.
Where'd you get pushed to? There you are. Morphs. Let's see. Boom. There we go. So you should just be able to switch back and forth now.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. So I guess so, and you're just kind of going along with the rest of the group
Yeah.
there.
Yes. You can move me for a second. I'm just setting up. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. That's why I'm asking.
Apologize. All right. There we go. Set up.
So as you approach the walls, at least to this side, to the north side there from the thicket, as you come out, you notice that there's a lot of busted areas, and a lot of pieces of the spikes are broken, segments of the walls are missing. There looks to be little bits of blood spatter and pieces of bone in various little areas around the edges of these walls, like it's most recently warded off an attack.
Mm-hmm. So it doesn't look like it's preparing for an attack. It looks like it's just like finished surviving an attack.
It looked like it's just been finished surviving an attack. Yeah, something. It looked like something recently has come to try and attack these walls, and has done some damage to the protective pieces around it.
My turn. I guess as I approach the walls, do I have anyone trying to stop me from crossing over? Guards or
You do
anything?
not. You can't see a single person at all at the edge of this town right now.
Oh, that's concerning.
You do notice, from the edge, from where you walk up to the wall, actually make a percent. Yeah, it's close enough. You see that there is a door that's ajar on one of the closest buildings to the wall that you're standing around.
Just go there, I guess.
Yeah, I'll go investigate that.
I join him. Who the fuck is this dude?
Mantis,
Oh,
he's disguised.
Yeah.
Wait, who's the character I can't move? Oh, it's Lettuce. Never mind.
You say it's lettuce?
I thought it was salad.
So doesn't give a shit.
Human salad, the most disgusting salad ever.
He's a leaf, okay? Or she's a leaf. Sorry.
So Hestia, make a perception check as you approach the door.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Yeah, first rolls in that fucking 20. Let's go, boy.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Yeah, you stop in your tracks immediately as you approach this door, noticing that there's deep scratch marks all along the door. There's a chunk missing out of the top corner. And you can see that there's, even looking directly in, you can see that there's all kinds of papers and barrels and pieces of wood splintered and broken all over the place.
Great. We're gonna die.
May you say that at least once a week.
Yeah.
That's what makes it fun, man.
At a certain point,
PTSD.
it's at a certain point, it's like apologizing all the time, right? You know, it fucking has no meaning anymore.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and relay back to the party that this place was definitely attacked by monsters of some kind. And I guess specifically talking to Soen, she'll say, Hester will go and say, keep a close watch on
Shara.
Shira. Yes.
I will. Thank you for the heads up. I keep Shara close to me.
I have an idea. I would like to climb on top of this building since this seems to be tall, so I can get a lay of the land. Or the lay of the town.
Go ahead. You have the free climbing for the most part anyway, so you won't have to make any checks to make your way up there. There's a lot of different ledges and whatnot that'll help you along the way.
Do I see any kind of movement or sign of people elsewhere in the town?
Pull this up so everyone else can see as well. So Hestia, this is you can literally see to the edge of the town, but you can also see that the farther edges of the town look like they're encaked and fogged. Speaking of fog for the night, right?
Yeah.
You scan the area. Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Hestia is like the god. The god.
Yeah, even with a disadvantage, fuck. So, you scan the town. You can see what looks to be, again, splintered rubble in various different places. You can see a couple of doors off their hinges, but you can't seem to see any sign of life.
Great.
Oh no.
Great.
That's not ideal. Also, I want to note that I rolled the 13 for that, but the one I had to give up was another 20.
Yep. No, that would have been something. First two fucking rolls, both nat 20s. That doesn't bode well for me as a DM, I'll tell you right now. We'll have to fucking nerf your rolls.
Nerf the rolls.
Negative fives to everything.
Fucked up.
Oh, that would be horrible. Yeah, so again, the only other thing that you notice while you scan, other than, like I said, a few doors off their hinges, there's a lot of what looks to be fog on the far side of the town. You see a couple of trees that look like they're rotted. Some of the palm trees closer to the sandy areas going towards the coast looks like they've been drained dry almost, like they've withered up, even though trees around them don't look to be withered at all.
Well, gang, let's split up and look for clues.
Ruh-oh, Raggy.
I'll take Wilma. You take Wilma, and I'll take Daphne.
You know what? I'll take Velma. Let's go.
Yes, my favorite Scooby-Doo character, Velma.
Hell yeah.
uh,
Oh, Velma Flintstone, right?
so we're gonna split in threes or some shit.
No, we should probably stick together.
Oh.
You pesky kids.
It is foggy and there's lots of buildings with destroyed doors, and there seems to be no sign of life anywhere. Probably best to stick together.
Is there loot?
I guess it depends on what kind of monsters attacked.
Let's go.
Mindless zombies, probably loot. Intelligent orcs, probably not.
I want to go to this house and see. Is this door busted open or clawed?
Which hold on,
Great.
I'm still in the big area here. I don't know where you went, so hold on a sec.
The first building.
Yeah, I figured it was close. I just have to zoom down because I was still on the big shot where you were on the building there. Pull it out. So no, this door is closed. It was just the one down below that was open.
I knock.
You do see right off the bat, because you're right up against it there, that there's a couple heavy-duty claw marks, and the handle doesn't seem to be on the door.
Oh, no handle? All right. I just opened the door.
You try and push against the door, and it doesn't budge.
I would like to kick down the door.
Perhaps try pulling the door first.
Oh. But there's no handle.
Then you grab the hole that the handle used to be at.
I put my...
I guess is there a hole?
There
Is
is
it?
no
Yeah.
hole. It looks like the piece that you would use to open the door has been cracked in half. There is still a little nub there, but nothing that you could actually use to fully open the door. It seems to be... It's like a piece of splintered iron. It's very sharp and jagged.
If it's a wooden door, just grab a dagger, stab it, and then pull that.
Is it a
Make
window?
your own.
It is indeed a wooden door.
Make your own handle.
What do I have?
Anyone got an axe?
Yeah, I was thinking, all I have is a morning star, spears, and tridents.
Morningstar again, so Morningstars will work well because it's got a giant spiked ball on the end of your mace, so it can stick into the door, and you can use it the same way as you would an axe or a longsword in that manner.
My dumbass is gonna cause some accident. Sure, I'll try using the morning star.
Okay, so you equip your Morningstar, and again, it has to be equipped for this, just in case there is something in the house. You never know.
Yeah. Smashed the door. Smashy.
With an 18, you're able to do some damage to the door.
Wait. I didn't even roll yet.
Oh, sorry.
That's Hestius.
Sorry. Yeah, I looked at the number. I assumed you did. Usually, you're right on top of it.
Can I recklessly attack the door?
No, because you also haven't activated your rage. So
You don't have to have
Oh,
rage
wait.
active
you
to
don't?
reckless attack. Nope,
Oh.
it's separate.
you know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? Go ahead. Reckless attack the door. Fucking go ahead.
Fuck the door. Yeah, fuck the door. 29.
Oh, nice.
You hit the door so hard with your Morningstar that the hole that opens up literally is only big enough to put that Morningstar through. You opened up an almost perfectly circular hole, smooth as fuck, except for a couple little spike points, and the head of that Morningstar is now sticking through the door.
I slowly pull the morning star back out.
Yeah, you completely pull it out, nice and smooth. It comes out like a fucking foot fitting into a shoe.
And then, am I able to reach in and try to find the doorknob to turn it?
Yeah, roll a sleight of hand with advantage.
Oh, baby. Come on, please. Are you serious? 7.
You reach your hand in through the hole created by the head of your Morningstar, and you fiddle around a little bit. And it seems like your fingers kind of touch the tip of the fucking handle on the inside, but you can't quite get a hold of it.
Quick question. I have an idea.
You couldn't quite get a hold of the tip, Johnson.
No, I was gonna smash another hole.
I'm seeing them struggle with the door down there. Can I go through the window up here?
I don't recall you coming back down yet. So as far as I recall, you're still on the roof.
I'm on the roof. I'm just stalking around.
So you wouldn't have seen that happen then because of your position on the roof because it doesn't.
Oh no, because I came back to tell them anyway. Right, I had to come back around at least to the edge door to tell them what was going on.
Fair enough, but there is a bit of an overhang. They could hear you. You wouldn't exactly see what Soen specifically was doing. She'd be a little bit out of your sight.
Either way, I wanted to go through the top floor window.
I'm gonna smash another hole while this happens.
Yeah, so like I said, as you can see, you see the little bit of the overhang here. You wouldn't actually be able to see Soen, but there is a window that's small enough up top here. It would bring you to the very top floor where you are there, or over on the side, depending on where you want to go.
A 23, not so much perfect hole, right?
I need an acrobatics check to see if you can fucking fit yourself through that tiny space.
Okay.
And then Soen, if you want to try and open the door again afterwards.
Oh, I tried smashing it with the Morning Star again. I rolled.
I was
okay,
a 25.
I'll deal with that in a second then, bud.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So with a 25, yeah, you're able to unhinge your shoulders just a little bit to fit through this incredibly small gap. It's a little bit of, you have to kind of suck in your gut, even as skinny as you are as a person, but you kind of have to suck yourself in to fit through this tiny little gap. And
That's fine. That's my rogue half working in.
so let's pull this down. So boom, let's put you in there here. Okay, so you know what? Fuck, nobody cares about aesthetics. I'm just gonna delete a piece here. Like missing a piece of a wall is not a big deal for anybody, right? Nobody gives a shit about
My
that.
aesthetic. No, I'm kidding.
And just
Damn you, the immersion. That's what I was thinking too, right? Like it's gonna ruin the immersion now. It's just a piece of missing wall. Who cares?
Let's just say Hestia smashed that hole. Went in.
Okay, sure.
Hey, I'm trying to help you with the immersion. Okay.
Listen, y'all need to worry about immersion, all right? I worry about the immersion for you. You cannot do anything. You're going into the room. We're gonna deal with Soen smashing the rest of the door
I
there
didn't
first.
mean to push that button.
Oh, it's
Didn't know
okay.
that.
It's okay. I'll just click it. As a DM, thank God I get to control the doors. Which again, weirdly, that they make me fucking do that, but you guys can attack with lasers and whatnot randomly. So yeah, with your 23, Soen, you aim a little bit better and you smash the actual fucking handle area of the door, and the door kind of swings just about an inch open ajar.
Perfect. So that means the door's open.
It is vaguely open, yes. It's open maybe about a few millimeters of a crack.
This is the part where I start kicking in that door. Boom, boom.
Okay, oh, boop. So as you literally pretty much kick in the door, even though it's going wide open, you can hear it hit the side wall, and it comes and bounces back a little bit before swaying fully back again. You see another door in front of you that looks to be half broken down, but still somewhat intact, and what looks to be stairs going down in a hallway to your left.
Oh shit! It's half broken.
Yeah.
So some fiend has been here.
Whereas Hestia, when you walk through, when you squeeze yourself onto the floor of this room, you kind of wiggle out through the window and kind of drop onto the floor on your stomach. You see immediately to your right that there's a fireplace, and after you crawled over a desk, knocking some papers and some books to the ground. As you're moving, you do see that there's a picture to the left as you're crawling through the window, and what looks to be a strange purple glow and a pile of bones in front of an altar. And so
Man, I chose a room to jump into, didn't I?
you chose some shit there, buddy. You don't know what's going on there. So again, anybody else? So Soa's inside, Hestia's inside.
Thing is glued to me. Shira's glued to me.
No problem.
So Shira's inside.
Anybody else moving inside? Anybody? What is anybody else doing right now?
Yeah,
I'm coming with.
We have the people that talk far more than the rest of you, and I need the rest of you to chime in too, you bastards.
Yeah, you bastards.
I'm talking to you, Slacker and Mantis. Dragon, you don't count until we find you, Dragon. You're exempt from this chastising.
Don't worry, Dragon. I'll find you, my boy.
I don't know how much to contribute.
Contribute as much as you can.
Yeah, all ideas are welcome. Like, you think as a bard you don't have a lot to add other than things like command. You have such an amazing array of things that you can do. Some of it, yes, is situational, but Morgana
I bet
might
you
also
could
be a
have
smart
sung
person.
that door open.
once E-Dog comes, he can do a bunch of stuff. I don't want to like mess with a whole lot with his character because then I'll just be like messing with two characters at once, and I don't really want to do that.
Yeah. I feel
But
that.
he's got like the investigation. He can do stealth stuff as well, but it's like.
Yeah, but you don't really want to play
double
two
dip.
characters. You know, I mean, you guys are already kind of doing She-Ra, and you guys are still it's a joint thing with She-Ra, but it's still kind of running a second character, and it tends to be a pain in the ass sometimes.
Yep.
I just don't want to talk more than I already am. Is my main thing.
Well, that too, yeah.
Without doing another like.
Honestly, Drone, if anybody had a problem with it, I'm pretty sure people would speak up and be like, "Hey, man, you're talking too much. Let somebody else talk." Nobody has a problem with it. Neither do I. So don't worry about that shit, man. You're pretty much the group face at this point. You, who claims to be so quiet, you end up being the face of the group. Figure that one out. So the rest of you follow in with Soen, as it seems, and you all see the same things. You do all smell a scent of copper in the air.
Oh.
Copper and burnt coals.
Something is worth something here. Search the place.
So here's the all-important moment then. Are you going to Scooby-Doo it, or are you all sticking together?
We're sticking together. Well, only Hestia's not here.
Well, yeah, I know. Because she went up scouting because, something seems off, clearly, and she mentioned that to you guys as well, right?
I boot this door open. In front of me.
Athletics check, obviously.
Guidance.
Oh, guidance. Okay. Athletics. Let's go. Okay. 24. Guidance 1d4.
You said you tried to kick the door open.
Oh,
you
oops.
kicked directly on the handle, and you knocked the handle inwards, leaving the door completely ajar. It's open the full way. Let me open it here. Boom. Kicked it right the fuck open that fast. Kicked the door handle completely off of the wood. And you enter to a lit fireplace and a small tattered bed and a trunk with a lock
Is the
on
fireplace lit?
it. Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
It looks like it's on its last embers, though. You can only see a tiny little bit of a flame in the red-hot coals sitting in the bed.
That means it wasn't too long ago.
Well, you
It's
don't
still
know.
warm. They left 2 hours ago.
You don't know how much wood was in there. That could have been a fucking chunk of like 6-hour wood, 8-hour wood. You never know how hard the wood was and how long it took to burn. It's down to its minimal flame. You can still see a piece of wood, but all the charcoals are still red. There's only.
I'm gonna try to open this
There's
crate.
There is quite a big sized lock on this trunk.
I take my great sword and I slash at it. Actually, yeah. Should I use the sword? I think the sword's my best weapon to have a go at it.
Make an attack roll at the lock.
Can I reckless attack?
Oh, you can't abuse it. No, regular attack.
Regular attack. God damn it.
You can't. If you reckless attack, you're not aiming. You're gonna break the
22 and guidance.
Oh no, guidance won't affect an attack.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
okay,
no.
never mind. 22.
Okay, so you're able to slash through the lock, but it puts a ding into your sword and give you a permanent -1 to damage.
What?
I told you it was a big, thick metal lock.
God damn it. Can I repair it somehow?
Yeah, of course, things are always able to be repaired if you can find a blacksmith, but so far, it's this whole town is devoid of life.
God damn.
So make sure you addendum that shit. It's a -1 to permanent. It's a permanent -1 to damage until you can fix the chink in your sword.
How do
All
I do
right,
that?
so what's it called? You feel a tug on the side of your shirt as Shira goes and is looking at your sword, and she mutters quietly that she can fix it. She has the mending spell.
So I'll be Shira for a sec then. As she tugs on so, and you hear the tiniest, quietest, almost squeaky voice. I can fix it.
She just needs a minute so that while we're messing around in the house, she can fix it.
I'll pass the sword to Shira, and then I look into that giant crate.
So as you pull the lock off and you lift the lid, you can see that it doesn't really seem to be a whole lot. You see a small locket, looks to be made of brass, literally worthless. Some clothing, some underpants. And it doesn't seem to be really anything of value in this trunk. But somebody had a lock on it, maybe because they valued the possessions that were in it, and they didn't want them stolen, just in general.
I'm gonna take the locket.
Okay, so add a brass locket to your inventory.
And then I'm taking the random clothes too. Fuck it.
Okay, you get 2 pairs of women's panties, a pair of men's underpants, 2 pairs of pants, 3 camisole shirts for ladies, and a sweater.
Hey, can't I just say pile of clothes?
I mean, if you wanna, but the
No, you need to specifically have 2 pairs of women's
Two
panties
pairs
in your
of-
inventory.
Oh my god. Women's panties. Oh my god.
You said one pair of men's pants.
One pair of men's underpants. Yep. 2 pairs of men's slacks. 3 camisoles, which is like a lady blouse, pretty much 3 ladies' blouses, and a sweater that looks to be unisex.
Sweater. Okay, taking it off.
Okay.
Sex sweater. Done.
Okay. After clearing the entire trunk, I need you to make a perception check.
Please, please, please.
Nice.
Please, please, please. Perception. Don't do me dirty. God damn it.
You look at the bottom of the chest and you run your fingers over it just a little bit after taking everything out, and you think you feel a bump, but it could just be a warp in the wood.
I look at the fungus. I'm like,
Yeah.
such a weird crate that someone put such a thick lock over it. I can't find anything of value.
Let me try.
Oh, okay.
So-
I'll move out of your way.
I'll go in with empty perception.
I'm gonna use guidance real quick while you're trying to do that.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, you can add your guidance to your perception in.
14.
So Mantis, you have the same issue. You're really looking intently, and you run your hand just briefly over the bottom of the trunk, and you feel a little bump, but nothing that seems too out of the ordinary. Again, to you, it just seems like it's a warp in the wood.
Isn't it weird? The fungus?
Yeah.
Damn weird. Hey, Salad. Hey, Salad.
You there, Salad? Kale. Morgana Kale. Morgale.
Okay, okay, so salad or me? Wait, I'm very confused.
You are Salad.
You are Salad.
You are
'cause your
Salad.
name is
Okay,
Kale.
you're right. I
So
got very
someone
confused.
calls
Okay.
someone calls you Salad.
Yeah, so his characters tend to use
I-
nicknames a lot. It's
Yeah.
a very common theme with him.
Okay, I was very confused.
Yeah, no, that's why I said Morgana Kale and then said Morgale.
So I call your character Salad, and I call E-Dog's character Skittles. Just so you know.
Anyways, yeah, what you need?
This crate is very weird. You want to take a look at it?
Well, again, you don't really think it's technically weird. You find it.
To me, I find it weird because there was a giant lock and there was like nothing of value.
Yeah, it looked to be a fairly intricate lock to it. Like it wasn't like a simple just a simple iron lock that anybody could just walk up and pick. It looked to be a lot more complex than that.
So that's why I was explaining it to Salad. You want to take a look?
Yeah, to them, all they tell you is it was a weird lock to have on it, and all we felt in the bottom of this crate was it felt
It's
like
a
there was a
little
little bump and a warp. In the wood.
I'm gonna use dancing lights to maybe make some light so I could see.
So it's
Is it
already
great?
fair, it's got a fair amount of light. It would be considered dim light if you want to use it to brighten it up. That'd be fine too.
Can I cheer him on while he checks?
I mean, okay, again, something like that you can do whatever you want in that sense. What do you mean? It's your character. If you want someone
Let's
to
go,
fucking cheer
Salad.
him
You
on,
can do this, and like give him. I would give him like some sort of
if you can
encouragement to
if you can
find
do
it harder.
this, you can eventually taste better too.
I mean, if he wants to eat the freaking chest, sure, why not?
Ugh, kale. Ugh. It's like the most disgusting fucking green thing on the face of planet Earth, other than avocado. Both of those suck so bad.
Damn.
Avocado and kale, worst green.
Anyways,
things.
well, since I'm looking in it with light, I'll roll perception, see if I notice anything.
Well, what's your nat perception?
I just got. Oh, sorry. I just got a crit on
so it
that
doesn't
nat
matter,
20 on
yeah.
the perception.
So you run your hands over the bottom, and you notice that this bump seems to have the smallest, almost fingernail-sized latch.
Oh. Oh. Well, because I don't trust it, I'm gonna take a step back, and I'm gonna use first level spell slot on Unseen Servant,
Okay.
and I'm gonna have the servant open it and fuck with it.
Oh,
Smart.
smarty pants.
So as you summon your unseen servant, there's a little bit of a fucking wave in the air. You can see that almost like a heat wave is hitting a section of the pocket of the room, and your little unseen servant just slowly fades into view, a shape of your choosing, or just it looks how you choose. I'll put out a little marker for it. What do you want it to look like? Slacker.
Solid.
I keep forgetting about Mike because I knew Mike, right? It mutes differently than other Mike.
Yeah, no, that's
I
cool.
keep,
That's cool.
I keep like reaching for like a headphone cord or something to mute, and I forgot to like go to the mic and tap in. Like my headphone, like my mute button isn't on my headphones anymore.
No, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Just get,
Like,
just
like,
get,
my-
just get
my
ready for me to
old
yell your
mic,
name.
my
That's all.
headphones mic, and now I have like a desk mic.
Don't worry, dude. I'll just yell at you if you're unmuted. I'll just be like, brah, brah.
Yeah. I was like,
It's
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm sorry.
It's like you switching a
I'm reading the
keyboard
spells
and then
double
you.
check. So, the spell creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless medium force. So it's just a force. It
Says mindless, shapeless, but I call bullshit on that. I think of unseen servant, especially because servant, you could imagine and visualize a shape for it to be in,
Okay.
just so we have a good mark. We have a mark for it. You're up to you what you want it to look like.
It'll look like just a. Actually, no, it won't.
The
look like a
problem,
real
so like
person.
it shouldn't look like anything. That's why it's called an unseen servant. You
Yeah.
can't see it.
Yeah, you can't see it, so it doesn't look like anything. Technically, it's an invisible being.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
It's in the name.
Yeah. But it's just because it's unseen doesn't mean the person that cast it couldn't see it. So having a mark would still be okay.
Well, for your reference, if you want to know, I'll have it look like Morgana's father. So,
Yeah, I don't have a piece for that, so.
yeah, neither do I.
You're
Don't
gonna
worry.
watch
I
my-
Theater of the
figured that
mind, yeah.
out.
That's theater of the mind shit. But
Theater
I'm not
of the
going to put a
mind.
piece
Whatever you
out
think
for
Morgana's
that.
father looks like is what it looks like.
So okay, so just because you could see it, I guess you don't have to give a description because nobody else can see it, right? So
Yeah.
all right, so what do you have him do? You have him open. You have him try and open that fingernail-sized latch.
Yeah. I will.
All right. So when he does anything, does he have to make any kind of a roll?
No.
He just does whatever you command him to do.
Yeah. It's like a servant. It's a servant.
Okay, so he reaches for the latch and opens it up with ease, and even as he opens it up, you can see an incredibly bright orange glow coming from a small section in the very bottom of this little tiny, maybe about 2-inch cubic square foot. Or again, that was stupid. 2-inch cubic foot, 2-inch cubic square. My brain's not there. Just like bear with me, boys. A 2-inch cubic area. And it looks like a ring glowing intensely bright orange.
Ooh. I'm gonna have the servant investigate it because we'll wonder what it says it can do. It just says
It wouldn't be able to investigate. It can do simple tasks like wash
Yeah, simple
dishes,
tasks.
open doors, and stuff. It won't be able
Okay.
to like investigate a thing.
Yeah, if it doesn't have to make a roll to open something, it doesn't have to
Okay,
make a roll
fair
to
enough,
do
fair
anything
enough.
else, which means it can't.
I'll
Right?
have it. I'll have it pick it up. How about that? I'll have it pick it up. It's a pick-upable thing, that is.
Yeah, so it goes to pick it up, but it looks like it can't.
It can't. Feel like it goes to pick it up and just like, how does it not pick it up?
Its hand goes directly through it.
Oh, so it's okay. Can I roll insight on it? Like me, just kind of looking over at it.
Can you roll insight?
Yeah, insight on maybe trying to figure out what it is.
I think he means investigation.
Yeah, investigation.
investigation, yeah.
Insight, because the ring's not lying to you. You don't have to worry about insight.
Okay, well, the ring could be. No, I'm kidding. Fine, investigation. Oh, I don't investigate shit apparently.
All you see is the static form of what looks to be a gold ring with an orange gem embedded into it, giving off this intense orange glow.
Here, I'll
And the unseen servant just passes through the ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll-
I'm gonna have
like
the servant
that.
take a few steps back, and I'm gonna kind of like maybe stand behind it. I was like, well, if anyone else wants to try and mess with it, they can.
I'm gonna investigate it. So move up, investigate.
Yep.
Come on.
After this, we're going to switch back to Hestia.
Oh, there you go, 20.
Come on, refresh for me, you piece of shit. Dot dot dot.
I'm still waiting for it as well.
Yeah. Hooray for Beyond, right? Beyond, if you guys ever listen to this stream, fuck you guys sometimes. Seriously. Get your shit in order. You wanna be this like #1 starter of all this stuff and take over the whole fucking TTRPG fucking conglomerate.
I
Fix your
refreshed my
fucking
page
site.
and it worked.
Yeah, I'm on my
see
phone
my-
using the Let's View so that everybody can see the rolls. So unless I cancel that and do that, it's just more of a hassle.
If it makes you feel better,
Oh,
here,
it showed up
I
finally.
posted in Critical.
No, it finally showed up.
So what's the issue exactly?
Just Beyond is being shit. That's all.
Yeah, it's been slow.
Yeah.
Damn, unfortunate.
So even with your investigation, so when you go to reach in to try and grab this ring and investigate it, and it seems like you can't get a hold of it either. It's there and it's not there at the same time. You can physically see that it's there, but you can't touch it.
I'm gonna try to Arcana check it.
So you don't need to Arcana check it. The magic energy
Oh.
that this ring is giving off is palpable in your bones.
Oh, okay. Does anyone want to give it a shot? I look at salad into fungus.
Has it been a minute yet?
It's been at least a minute.
Okay.
Well, let's swap back to Hestia for now. I
Well,
guess.
that's what I said. After this situation, we were going to swap back. As soon as that last roll was done, we are going to swap back to Hestia anyway. But it has been a minute, and obviously she was casting Mending on his sword, yes?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so after Shira finishes, after this last minute, this is the last thing we'll do before we move up to Hestia, Shira barely is able to heft your sword up, kind of with the tip still kind of poking into the ground, leaning up with the hilt, holding it up to you while still kind of holding it steady, and says, "I think it's fixed now."
Thank you, Shira. You're the best. And I pick up the sword.
So she blushes a little bit and gives you a small smile, feeling actually useful.
She's always useful.
Not according to Slacker.
I mean, Slacker was referring herself.
But no, never.
Yeah, so with that, well, we'll go back up to Hestia. Let me change the screen here so everybody else can see what's going on. Boom. So again, Hestia, just to give you a reminder, you crawl in through this window. You see you crawl over this table, knocking a bunch of books and pieces of paper to the ground, seeing a picture to your left, a fireplace that is not lit to your right, and a glowing purple light on top of what looks to be an altar, and a pile of bones that looks to be more than one human sitting in a pile in front of it.
Okay. No like clothes. It's just like a pile of.
Just bones. No clothes, no weapons, no items, nothing. You can't see any kind of a trinket at all. It's just a pile of bones directly in front of this thing.
I'll take a look at the notes first, see if I see anything interesting from that.
So you scan over the table, and it looks to be half-written notes. What languages can you read?
Common and Elvish.
Okay. Yeah, you do notice that a couple of pieces of paper are written in Common, and it seems to be just an account of, well, I was working on my project today, and things got a little out of hand when a swirl of magical energy put a hole through my wall. I'll have to be a lot more careful next time. And little excerpts similar to that, talking about somebody's progress in a project that they were working on. And the last thing that you notice, 'cause some of it seems to be pretty illegible, but you do notice specifically at the end of one of the pages that it says, "I have to abandon this project. It seems it's going to cause more harm than not." The rest of it seems to be written in a language that you don't understand.
Okay. I'll go ahead and grab some of the papers that I don't understand and shove them in my bag. Maybe one of the other ones will be able to read that later. The picture, is it obvious what's that filled with?
No. Yeah, you don't notice that there's even a liquid in it. You just see the picture.
Oh, okay, so it's empty?
It seems to be empty to you, yes.
Okay.
As you walk forward towards the glow of the purple light, you can hear the crunch of bones because obviously Hestia is not one for giving a shit about the dead.
Yeah, that's their
Neither
fault
is
for
the-
dying.
Yeah, exactly. Why were you so weak? Crunch, crunch. As you approach the light, I need you to make an Arcana check.
My rolls are no longer helping me. That's a 6.
So,
Wait, I could
make a perception check
potentially.
as well, please. Make a perception
Wait,
check
give
as well.
me just one. I can potentially improve that.
Unless you can improve it by, a margin of 14, it won't matter.
Okay. Can
you improve it by a margin of 14?
Yeah, I can improve by up to a D6
Then
and just get like a slightly better one. Just an 8 instead of a 6.
yeah, so it definitely won't change the result there. So I need you to make a perception check as well.
Okay. $19.
So as you start walking to the purple orb without abandon, not sensing any magical power coming from it, even though you can see this intense glowing purple light, you hear in the back of your mind the crunching of the bones because you don't seem to care about the dead, but you realize, wait a second, there's piles of bones in front of this purple thing, and you stop yourself before you get any closer to the altar.
What's it called? So again, I'm not too concerned about that because if they were turned to bones by this thing, there would be some clothing that they're wearing most likely. So Hestia's not even considering the possibility that they were turned into bones by this thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
I suspect more likely that they were used as a sacrifice instead.
if that's what you want to use your perception as, that's fine. That's not always my decision.
Yeah. That's what Kestia is thinking. She's not concerned about her safety here. She thinks that she's perfectly fine.
Okay. So then, as you approach, I need you to make a constitution. As you approach closer to well abandoned for your safety, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. That was almost an 18. That's a 9.
As you reach out and touch, as you reach out to touch there, as you approach this, you don't reach out to touch. You never said you did. As you approach this, you feel that this is some very volatile magical energy. Even though your Arcana is low, you can feel that because you've been hit by magic attacks before, and this feels the same to you. And you take what seems to be fire damage, as what we'll go with, because it's a very hot, melting damage. That it's something that's trying to keep you from approaching.
Okay.
What we got here? For 22 fire damage.
That's not bad.
That's for just approaching as far as you have so far.
Yeah. Is this thing like secured in any way, or is it just freestanding?
So you can see that it is on what looks to be. Yeah, you got a good enough perception. So you can see as you get that little bit closer and take that severe heat damage from getting close to this gem, that it's standing on a pedestal that looks to be made either of quartz or some kind of white gem. And it looks to be in 3 prongs, almost in the shape of a dragon's claw, holding up a purple gem.
The pedestal, my question is that like bolted to the wall, or if I like hit the pedestal, would I be able to knock it over?
This pedestal looks to be fastened quite securely to the ground.
Okay. I'll go ahead and back off from that for now. And I'll see if I can open up the door to the next room.
You reach towards the door handle and it opens with no problem, no abandon. It looks at you surmise that if there was somebody in here, they either forgot to lock it because you obviously noticed that this seems to be quite an important room. But you also notice that who would leave this room unlocked, especially being such an important room. but it strikes
Yeah.
you as strange as you open the door being completely unlocked. Fuck. Thank God it opens in. After walking through the open door, all you see a stone wall, a wood, a bunch of regular walls, and a stairwell going down.
Okay,
Nothing
I'll
else
head
of
down.
note or value. When you hit to the second level, after going down that flight of stairs, on your right side you see another doorway.
I'll ignore that for now. I'm trying to get back up with the others.
Okay. So as you make your way down the other stairwell and move your way forward, you can see that the group is still kind of in the entryway of this house. Which again, now you'll be able to fill Hestia in on the ethereal ring situation.
Yeah, I explained the situation to Hestia. Hestia, do you want to give it a shot then?
Yeah, I can have an idea. I'm gonna try to move the chest itself instead of grab the ring.
Your strength is at least 20, is it not?
It is 20.
Okay, so then yeah, you have no problem being able to pick up and move this chest in any way. I won't even. You don't require a roll for it
Okay, I want to like flip it over.
because it is just made of wood.
Okay, yeah, I want to turn the chest upside down.
Okay, you flip the chest upside down, or rather the trunk. You flip it upside down. You don't hear any kind of a jingle or a jangle of a ring hitting the floor.
Oh.
Alright, so if I like lift it up and look underneath, it's still sitting there at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, if you lift it up over your head, and we'll say that you do specifically that after flipping it over, you lift it up over your head, you see the door of the lid of the trunk, which is now almost like a doorway, is kind of flipping around over your head while you hold it up, and you can see that this orange, bright, glowing light is still emanating very heavily from the bottom, but the ring that you can see there with the little orange gem is not moving even an inch.
All right, I'll go ahead and set it back down. I'll look over to Sheer and say, "Your turn."
Karen uses her tiny voice. Okay.
She's visibly confused because she's not sure exactly what you want her to do.
Have the ring. I whisper.
She's gonna do the only thing that, or the thing that only she can do: identify. And while she's doing that, that'll take 10 minutes for her to do that, and we can explore the rest of the house.
Okay, so yeah, then she'll sit there for 10. Somebody's going to have to sit there and guard
Yeah,
her.
we're
then,
gonna have
obviously.
Agnes and
I was exactly thinking
I
about that.
already knew you guys were going to. That's why I said it first, because I'm already well aware of how you guys are doing with Sheer.
Can we have that that what you call it, that skill where we all could talk through our minds or some shit?
oh yeah, I can do that.
That way, if Magnus gets attacked or something, we'll know right away.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Dog's still not here. Obviously, he's taking a little bit longer than he said he was gonna. He said he was gonna be here for sure, though. So we're just kind of waiting on him still. But
Fingers crossed.
in the meantime, Magnus will sit and fucking protect She-Ra while you guys explore the house while she's casting her identify on the ring, obviously as a ritual for the 10 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, so I pick. Another.
All right, so where do you want to go now? There was Hestia. You were the only one that saw the doorway because you're the only one that came down from the top. Everybody else also sees the stone stairs heading downwards. So you only really have 2 spots to check out.
I'm gonna wait for Hestia to do the mind thingy.
Yeah, I just have to remember what the.
Well, yeah, I know. Well,
duration-
we're just gonna say that fucking it's already
Yeah.
happened. You guys can make your decisions based on
Alright,
it
cool.
happening. He's just gonna take his time to activate it and take the spell
He's-
slot.
Do you
whatever.
guys want to go downstairs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
we
it
can.
called? Downstairs is fine. We'll go and deal with upstairs later.
All right.
Yeah.
I walk down.
So for 5 hours, all 5 of us are able to communicate telepathically.
Fantastic.
Oh
Okay,
shit!
cool.
What the fuck is that?
What?
What?
No, I sidestep and then I no clip the wall.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta be careful down here. You don't want to end up going to the back rooms.
Yeah. We searched the place. Hey, look, there's a basket of fruits here.
Do I need to make do we need to make perception check to
Yeah,
see if we notice
anybody who goes
anything?
down, anybody who wants to see anything down there needs to make a perception, or if they want to do it more serious, make an investigation. Both are acceptable right now.
Investigation.
Just one again. One is sight. One is based on looking more seriously.
Investigation.
I'll roll. I'll roll a perception. Just while I'm here down here.
Please. Okay, 16 investigation. Oh, Morgana's got it.
I got a
Or
19 on perception.
Solid's got it. Sorry.
Okay, so you all notice that there's signs of a struggle down here. There's things toppled over. The stew pot is bubbling over. It looks to have it smells rancid, absolutely rancid and burnt, which means it's both old and been there for quite a while. You notice that there's blood trickling out from a few different spots.
Oh, great.
Huh, lovely.
Trickling out, or like there's just blood on certain spots?
So that's not supposed to be there. So this opening that just got made right here, that's a double doorway. You can see that there's blood coming from underneath this doorway in heavy amounts, and it looks to be not very. It's fresh but not fresh. It's wet but starting to coagulate around the edges.
So, do we want to open the...
I'll send the unseen servant to open it.
Are you gonna send the unseen servant to open it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, friends.
Shh! You're not seeing the stream. Those aren't there. Don't.
I'm not seeing the stream. I'm seeing my game.
Well, you don't see them anyway. They aren't there.
Okay.
You relax. So, sorry, I put one too many. Goodbye. So, yeah, you have the unseen servant open the door, and as soon as the door opens, you can see some really heavily armor-clad undead standing in front of you. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Also, have we rested since something has happened recently? Because all my slots are used.
You had a long rest, I'm pretty sure it was, after the Aboleth battle. It just,
Okay,
it just wasn't applied to your character, I don't think.
Let me go long rest that real quick. With obviously down one spell slot.
Yeah, make sure that your HP isn't reset.
Oh well, I guess what I just fucked up.
So just do what you did before, just put it at max, because that's how we're running this game anyway. It's a really easy fix, so.
Actually, I just realized the easiest way to do this is just to actually go into HP and do this. Boom. Okay.
I just had technical difficulties and my computer restarted.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I only have 2 initiatives so far. I only have Mantis and Hestia showing up on initiative.
My computer
I'm trying to
crashed.
fix my thing.
Mantis-
I have advantage on it. That's why I rolled twice.
Oh, okay. So then you just take the 21. So then I'll input the 21 in case somebody gets.
Yeah,
higher.
we'll wait for you.
Can someone fill me in what just happened?
We opened up the door and there's some heavily armored undead on the other side. Roll initiative.
Undead, you say? Hoo.
Yes.
Spicy. I love it. If only it was the other campaign.
Yeah, I think I did my HP right. Okay.
As long as you see max possible
Come on.
HP and then ultra to the max possible HP, you did it right. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Dragon, I know you're probably still listening in. Depending on how things go, there's a small chance you may not be included till the end, depending on the progress. So, just keep that in mind. I'm sorry you're sitting there waiting in the rafters.
Boys, let's all speedrun.
So again, I guess I'll have to roll for Magnus. Shit, forgot about that. Give me a sec here.
Oh, can he play Magnus for the time being?
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Oh yeah, Drone. That's perfect. Dragon, do you want to jump in as Magnus? The Drone. Why did I call you Drone? Dragon. Fucking DR names. Two of you.
I don't know what I would really have to roll though.
He's literally just a fighter / rogue with a sunblade. It's like I walk forward, activate my sunblade, slash this motherfucker. That's pretty much it.
I walk, I slash, I done.
Yeah.
You
That's pretty
attack
much
twice, you roll sneak attack, and then that's pretty much his
Yeah.
combat capabilities.
Like, super
and then he
fucking-
does rogue stuff.
yeah, and also you can go on the D&D Beyond website and look at his character sheet if you want to know his skills and stuff like that.
I don't know.
And then as far as
I'm sure, but if you guys wanted to like make, because you guys know how he plays and how.
Yeah, no, they
he's
can-
really he's the simplest character.
Yeah, they can tell you if you want if you need the help, they'll tell you what to do, and you can just you can still kind of like just kind of be him even in the meantime. So you're still involved without actually having.
We'll be
your character in.
honest. He's only been like here for like one session or whatnot.
I think I've played his character more than he's played his character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
seriously,
honestly,
seriously.
it's about 50-50. Yeah, maybe it'll
It's
be
about
60-40
No,
on
it's
60-40
not
on Drone.
50-50.
60-40
It's
on
like
Drone.
way less.
60-40 on
It
Drone.
might be
then.
50-50.
I'll say 60-40 on Drone.
Yeah. That's more fair.
But yeah,
Okay.
so yeah,
I'll try.
if you want to jump in, like you can view his character. I'll open it up and make the rolls. Right, but you could view his character, no problem. You can see what he can do, but you can just kind of be him in the meantime. That way, you're not sitting there. Like I said, I feel bad you're sitting there waiting in the rafters, because there is a specific reason how they're going to find you, and it's just not getting to that as quick as I thought it would. But welcome to D&D, right?
Yeah, no, it's okay, man. I wouldn't say I passed out, but I kind of zoned out because I'm pretty stoned right now.
we have another character for you to play. And meanwhile,
I forgot.
No, it's because I'm a little stoned right now. That's why.
Yeah.
Ryan, is that you?
Where'd you come from?
Yeah, where'd you go, Ryan? What the fuck?
So yeah, I forgot to long rest.
So I
Magnus
roll
as well
initiative,
last
right?
time,
Now
so
I'm back
Magnus
on.
Also has long rest.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Rolling
I'll
initiative.
roll Magnus's initiative.
Oh baby, it's an 18.
Oh, fucking 7, eh? I shouldn't be rolling tonight.
Should I just rage and get this shit over with? How many? How many? of it?
Give it a round. It should be fine.
So you see 4 undead, but they're heavily armored, and it looks like they're armed pretty well.
I'm just gonna rage.
Oh, actually, sorry, no, they have no weapons, but they are
Oh, they have
armed.
no weapons. Okay, fuck it.
They don't have any weapons, but they are armored.
Oh, the pot's gone.
Boom, boom, boom. Let me pull this up.
You might have the thing down too far.
I need
yeah,
somebody to
I'll
roll.
bring
I
it up
need
just a
somebody to
little
roll Shira's initiative.
bit. On it.
What the fuck? What happened to the door over here?
There was no.
Yeah, it was
just a wall.
it was a wall that shouldn't have been a wall. It should have been a fucking door. And so I just decided, hey, guess what? Deleted wall.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, it's believe it or not, this is Hestia. When you see it, you recognize seeing a portion of the edge of the area beyond the undead, and this is the room that you looked into when you first walked up to this building. They were hidden behind walls there, and you didn't see these undead standing around.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you can see from the, I don't know if you're see the stream here, because you're streaming the thing anyway. I don't know if you can see where my thing is here, because you were only in the doorway. You wouldn't have been able to see them beyond the wall.
Gotcha.
So let's start this encounter. Mantis is up first. No fucking surprise.
Who's surprised? Not us.
Right?
One day.
Not a soul.
One day he will go second.
Okay. I'm going to start off with a bonus action for the symbiotic entity.
Yep.
And then, let's see. I'm gonna cast Entangle on one of the undeads.
Entangle's an area spell, isn't it? I think we covered this before.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Entangle all of them.
you cast it on an area rather than a target specifically, pretty much, or you can choose a target if you want, but it just centers on that target.
Yeah, is it? Oh yeah, so I won't hit
Yeah, it's
whoever
10
that
feet,
is
right?
you said.
Yeah, so remember, it's all based on sight too. Like, where's Mantis standing? So he's in Gargan form right now, but so I guess from his point of view, he can only see these first two zombies, these first two undead in the base doorway here, and this one, even the one to the left, is a little bit obscured because of the doorway.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to move up so you can
Or you
go
can,
deeper into the room?
that, or you can only
Yeah,
cast
sure.
it on the one to the right.
Okay, yeah, I move up. Yeah, I move up, and then
Yeah, if you move up to there, you can see all four at this point.
It's a
Okay.
20-foot square, right?
So that would pretty much take up the huge process of the room there. Yeah.
okay, that's perfect right there. Yeah, okay, Entangle, and that's it.
So that's
For me.
strength savings.
What's the...
It's a strength 17.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Strength. You have to do this differently because somehow I don't have access to these characters, which is pissing me off a little bit. So I'm using 5e dot tools and rolling at the same time. So just bear with me for a minute again. +4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hits all 4 of them. All of them succeed.
What? Oh, mother.
Um,
So none of them are affected by your entangle.
Alright, so
Yeah.
you're saying that you had access to those monsters in...
No, I don't. I don't have access to the actual stat block that I could use in D&D Beyond, but because of 5e.tools, I have access to the stat block, so I just have to roll and add the pluses myself.
Okay.
So it's still the same thing. I just can't auto roll that shit. Only difference.
Yeah.
And that's your turn, I guess, Mantis, because you already did bonus action for your fungal form.
yep.
And we're on a Soen.
So, oh shit. Oh, give me a second. Someone will attack this motherfucker with the sword.
The one, obviously, the one directly in front of you. This fucker
Yeah.
here.
And flame on, of course. We flame on.
Again, to be fair, you covered this in the last session that I recall. It's always on unless you say it's not.
Okay, fair enough.
So there's no action, free action, or bonus action to do it.
All right, so I will reckless attack these motherfuckers. This one.
The one in front of you, yep.
Yeah. Come on. 28.
It fucking hits. Obvious hit is obvious.
I don't know,
I don't
they're
know.
heavily armored.
With a 28, man, like fuck. You know, they're not fighting.
There-
They're not fighting
if I
miniature
miss a
Tarrasques, you know.
28, that is bullshit.
Well, the
dude.
only way you would miss is if they were literally fucking human-sized Tarrasques, bro. Because I'm pretty sure they have an almost 30 AC. Like,
17 damage.
what type? It's flame damage, yes, obviously.
8 damage is flame.
8 damage is flame. Okay, double checking here.
And then I swing again. At the
So
same-
yeah, so I'll drag. You could have just even said that out loud at this point because you're still playing right now. You don't have to message me separately. So like, you are not in this area. They have to
13.
reach an area in order to get to another area to get to you.
Oh, okay.
Right, so that's why we said, you know, just so you're not sitting in the rafters, just come and fucking at least play fucking Magnus until he shows up. If he does,
Obvious misses obvious.
yeah, 13 does not hit.
All right.
Like I said, some undead, like regular zombies, bro. I think they have like an AC of 9, but these are again,
AC
these are
of 8.
not. Is it 8? I thought it was 9.
So it's less than 9. I forget if it's 8 or 7.
I was playing in, I was at Wiseacre. He was running a one-shot for Halloween and whatnot. I was joined up for it for a bit there.
They're 8.
And was it 8? I thought they were 9.
I'm checking it now. It's 8.
Okay. Well, yeah, he was setting it at 9, so I guess they were just stronger zombies.
They could have leather armor, which would bring it up to 9.
Yeah. So, so either way, so the 13 definitely doesn't hit someone.
Yeah,
And that's all you can do, right? That's your turn?
that's all I can do.
All right. Hestia, I stab everything bestia.
How much damage did it look like that one took when it got stabbed the first time? Did it look like it's like heavily damaged, or did it not phase it too much?
It did not look like it phased it too much at all.
All right, I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna jump onto that wall.
Do the standard fucking knockdown so I can see which wall you're standing on.
Yeah.
I'll also make you fly, so move out yourself out of Solon for a sec.
Yeah. Start.
There you go. Now you can knock down and fly on the walls. Such a great, such a great little thing we figured out there, eh? Yeah, well, we'll just act like she's facing forward. It's the same shit. Yeah, there you go. You can be on that other wall there.
I need to move my. There we go. I went slightly too high. I couldn't see my character anymore.
Yeah, you just raise the green bar, right?
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna attack the one in front of Sullen.
Yeah, so the same one she attacked then, yeah.
Sure my rage is active. Go. And reckless attack as well. 24 to hit.
Yep, obvious hit's obvious. Let's go.
11 damage to that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move past it, and I'm gonna jump to the next wall.
I want an acrobatics, for sure.
In acrobatics, I've got the spider climb, and I just have a what's it called? It's just a jump check, or not even a jump check. It's just a jump.
So how high above their heads are you? Because this room, this room is only about 10 feet high. So you're just barely above those heads. That would still activate an attack of opportunity for these guys.
If it's only that high, I don't even have to jump. I can just walk across the ceiling then.
Okay, so.
But the main thing is, if I go around here, because I attacked him, I have the mobile feat, so he doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, there you go then. So you avoided your attack of opportunity. They do try and swing at you, but they very clearly miss.
Okay. And then I'll attack this one behind.
The one right beside you, or the one beside the one you first attacked?
This one there.
All right, that's what I thought. The one that you were beside.
Oh, I was supposed to have advantage because reckless. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
Either way, you don't hit.
Yeah. Psychic Blade as my extra attack.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, psychic. That's 29. Oh no. You know what? You missed.
That's a crit.
You missed. Sorry.
That's an auto hit. Can't miss.
We're not using 1D&D rules, so no, not technically. But yeah, no, it hits. It hits. I'm just fucking with you.
It's 18 from the sneak attack. 14 for the base damage, so that's 32 damage from that attack.
32, eh?
And then bonus attack. Oh no, I already raged, so no bonus attack. Alright, that's my turn.
Next up we have Shira.
She's just doing her, what's it called? Identify stealth.
She's
not
out there
gonna.
still doing the identify while you guys are in the battle, right? Well, I still
she's not gonna fight.
still had I'll still gonna leave her initiative, but it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on to one of the undead. It seems to be a small area, so it looks to be like they're gonna have a little bit of a hard time moving around. So this zombie / undead, whatever have you, can't seem to reach anybody, so it makes a movement this way, and ends its turn, and it ends its turn. We move on to another one. This is the one that's been attacked so far. It's going to lash out and attack its Soen.
Okay.
Boom. Okay. So 2.
Not one?
Oh, no, I haven't rolled yet. I have to reread this because I have to do it a different way because, again, I don't have the stat block, so I can't do it auto.
Not one?
You wish.
Not one?
So I'm just I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I'm just gonna have it make both its attacks at one time using the same roll, just to expedite things. They'll both hit, or one or won't. Okay, so so one hit. One of the attacks hits with a 20. One of them does not hit with a lowly 12.
Hit me for 12?
No. One of the attacks did not hit you because you rolled a 12.
Oh, okay.
So I have to roll damage now. You're not raging, so you don't get no benefits from it. 6 necrotic damage.
6 necrotic? Piece of shit. Pissed off the wrong fucking barbarian.
You pissed off the wrong furry drunk.
Someone doesn't really drink.
It's just a quote from something, don't worry.
Yeah. And
Okay, so we're on to another one of the zombies. This one's going to attack Hestia.
oh, now he's gonna piss off another wrong barbarian.
I'm Hestia. Let me see.
Hestio.
AC
It
20.
shows up right here. AC 20. That's perfect. That's exactly what I thought. So one hit hits, one hit does not. So boom, boom. 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And another zombie goes. Or another undead, rather. So this is the other one that's standing beside the one that's taking damage. It also lashes out at Soen.
Piece of shit.
I mean, they're undead. What do you expect? Natural
He's-
fucking evil.
I'll show them evil.
Both hit.
Jeez.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, with
Yeah,
that, I'll be right back. I need to get some water.
Yep, for 16 necrotic damage.
Motherfucker.
And we're on to Magnus. Jared, your boy.
The fungus.
You're up the stairs with Shira, so you could choose to come down and fight, or you could stand there protecting Shira. That's completely up to you.
Fungos.
No, it's a dragon right now, right?
Hi, sweetie. Who's my sweet girl?
Sure is.
That's a table, baby. I was like, the grandbaby's out here for a minute.
I know. I could tell. We can tell.
Yeah, she's pointing at the table. Be like, what's that? It's a fucking table. It's green and on wheels. Jared, you there?
Maybe fell asleep.
You fucking passed out again, buddy?
No. Sorry. Someone else with me at the moment, so I'm a little busy.
Okay. So do you have time to play still, or?
No, I just like I can play. Just doing something else right now. So if someone else wants to play the character, go ahead. I'm okay with that.
All right. Well,
really feel comfortable anyway.
then we'll fall back on the standard fucking drone. You usually take care of Magnus if you don't mind.
Yeah.
At least for the
In
time
that case,
being.
you can just stay up there with Shira.
Okay.
There's
So,
not going to be a whole lot room down here anyway.
all right. So we'll skip over him then, and we'll move on to Morgana. Are you there, Morgana?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Good stuff. There you go.
Hey, Salad, you there?
That's why I said it loud first.
Salad.
No, I was listening this time for whatever
Oh
it's worth.
shit! Look, I'm proud of you.
Are you sure you aren't playing card games, man?
No, I'm actually not. I'm messing around with D&D stuff.
You know that's acceptable because that's still apt. Your turn,
That's
though, buddy.
unbelievable.
It was
All
one
right.
time. No.
One time.
So from your angle, you can you only see the one undead because the other one is obscured by the double door.
Okay.
You can
let
only
me
see,
let
you
me
can only
double
see,
check
you can only
what the
see this
spell
guy over here.
says.
This is the only guy you can see is this one here.
Fuck his ass
Okay.
up.
Fuck his ass up, son. Fuck his
So-
ass up.
There's one thing I'm really good at doing on repeat without doing anything else. I'm gonna cast command on the one I can see.
Got so many good spells though.
Huh?
You do. You have so many other things you could potentially do that
I
could
like-
cause
I
distress
like
to these guys.
command.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be real with you for a sec there. I understand that you have a really high charisma and the command works really well, but it makes battles extremely fucking boring. I need you to use that with a little bit of abandon.
My entire point of my character is to debuff targets and make them vulnerable.
Command
That is
isn't
the
necessarily a
entire
debuff, and
point.
you have other things that you can do as well.
I got command. I got hold person.
You have way more than that. Just for instance, Drone was using Morgana in the last session we played. He went through an entire array of spells that had all kinds of effective means on the enemies they were battling.
To be fair though, undead I think are immune to charms anyway, so most of his spell list is going to be useless against them. So the ones that I was using before will likely have no effect on these undead.
Yeah, like if you, I'm just saying, I'm not saying you can't use command. I'm just saying, if you don't mind, and again, I don't like putting restrictions on people, but it's just something I've noticed because it's, I've felt it myself, even as the DM. The more often you cast command, because you do have such a high charisma, and it's very rare that it works, or very rare that it doesn't work. It literally makes the battles. There's no strategy. There's no actual anything other than now I walk up and hit the target. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying that you didn't build a good character. You did, but you also have a bunch of other stuff you can do, and it just, again, because it's a team game, it does kind of make the battles a little bit boring for everybody else. And it's no offense to you, and I'm saying this specifically because of that. It's no offense to you. You built a good character, but you do have an array of other things that you can do other than this one thing. So I'm asking you as a DM, asking you, not telling you, if you could try and branch out a bit.
Oh, fine.
For the time being, I cast command.
Yeah, for right now, you can do it. Yeah, right now you can. Yeah.
When we set up your spell list, the main thing was that you can use your concentration spells, and then command was supposed to be used after that.
Yeah, and command just proved to be too strong.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole thing, right? Because your charisma is so high, and it's really, no matter how, even high level. Like, say you were fighting a CR 17 creature, I had to nerf your command because the battle would have been useless. It would have been nothing.
How did we nerf the command? How did we nerf
I rolled a dice. It was 50-50 whether or not it worked.
Oh,
It's the only way I could nerf it without being a dick. You know what I mean? It's up to the dice. But like fucking, it works, and it works too well. Is I guess the best way to say it. You know what I mean?
The other thing would be like, it's I see it the same way as like if the cleric is just sitting there casting heal, and it's just like you make a heal bot character.
Yeah, it's like you might as well just be an NPC.
Is the same that the commander is
chose a
becoming.
really bad fight to bring this up in because, like you said, most undead are just immune to charm, and a lot of my stuff is charm based.
Yeah, like command is the only
I
spell.
did just tell you. In the meantime, I cast command.
Yeah, like I said, like right now it's fine, but I'm just bringing it up just because I forgot to talk to you about it. It's a good time to do it. And again, I'm not chastising you. I'm not telling you you're doing something bad or wrong. It's just it really, I'm not gonna say it ruins battles, but it makes them more boring. You know what I mean?
What if I just command different words? What if I be more creative than fall?
Yeah, that would also be helpful. It might be much more helpful. Like because you can
You know
command
what?
them to, like,
You know what
drop
you
their
could do?
weapons,
You could
say,
talk
for
about their moms.
Oh, what's it called? In the
that's
battle
vicious mockery. I know you wanted to
2
do
weeks
vicious
ago, I used the come command
Graham knows what I want
to have them move towards
The
you.
most convenient way I've used command outside of this campaign was but my DM immediately told me I wasn't allowed to do it anymore because it completely destroyed his combat. So he had two enemies that we were fighting, and I commanded them both to drop their weapons, and then my allies just picked up the weapons.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: this enemy attacks 3 times per turn. It attacked me and it crit twice, but unarmed strikes don't roll dice, so the crit did nothing, and it pissed him off to the point he's like, "You're not allowed to command things to drop weapons."
Yeah, and so, that's
it's
bullshit.
definitely a strong spell.
It is strong, but there's so many versatile ways to use it. Tell somebody to climb. They're going to start trying to climb a wall and not worry about anything else. They're not going to fall. They're not going to be at advantage or anything. But you're not going to be worrying about whether or not they're trying to attack you because they're going to be trying to climb a wall for no reason, just hypothetically, right? Like you can't cause them to cause themselves harm, but you can cause them to do some stupid fucking things. Hey, motherfucker, dance, dance.
Yeah, no, well, don't take this wrong. I am just for this turn for now, because let me even have to go over my spells and actually figure out what the fuck else I can do, because I have just been going such to command bot. I just kind of like forgot every other spell I had.
Yeah.
So just for this round, at least, I'll do the classic that I always do, and then from there, I'll try to be a little bit different.
Right.
Again, we can go over if you want. We can go over again and come up with the strategy and stuff for the spells.
Yeah. But just for this round, for the sake that they are undead and half my shit is just
that's what I
here.
said. I'm not saying you can't do it now. I'm not saying you can't do it at all. I'm just saying like try and
A little variety.
Yeah, use a little bit more variety.
I held technically the fall prone word is grovel.
So grovel would actually be like they bow down. Grovel would be like
that's why they become
under the spell list. Yeah, grovel the target falls prone and then ends its turn.
Yeah, but again, all those words are just like these are examples, right? Any word that you can think of, as long as you can explain it away, like I said, dance, climb, things of that nature. You can tell somebody to fly. They might try and fly. They won't succeed, but they'll stand there flapping their arms in the fucking air for an entire turn. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of ways you could use that. Just again, hypothetically, like I'm not shitting on you, man. I promise you, I'm not shitting on you. I'm not that kind of guy.
Yes.
Actually, that's not true. I am that kind of guy, but it is nothing.
well, for this turn at least, we'll just command and
So again, don't listen to the other DM. If you want to even command him to drop his weapons, you can command him to drop his weapons.
Okay, are they actually wielding weapons properly?
No, they're not. I'm just saying,
okay, I was about to say.
So a perfect example, you could tell him disrobe. He could drop his armor.
Yeah.
Doesn't it take like 10 minutes to like take off armor though?
Technically.
Yeah, but it would. But that would literally mean 10 rounds of this guy trying to take off his armor. Oh shit! You showed up, you bastard.
I'm sorry.
No, I know it's a joke. But
so
we missed you, guys.
It has to be something you can spend an action doing. So unless he's got the one action.
It's the legendary fucking E-Dog.
I didn't think it would take that long to do what I was doing. I'm sorry.
Hey, no worries, man. We had Old Dragon jump in the meantime to just do a bit of stuff for Magnus. Jared, I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm going to have to put you back in the rafters now that E-Dog showed up.
We came to the conclusion.
I'll be different. I'll use Shatter.
Just to give you the heads up, though, like if you do want to go do something else, because of the things that's going on, we only have about an hour and 40 minutes left. It's highly unlikely that they will run into you today. So I feel bad for you to have to join because of that, but most likely they will not run into you today. You can stick around and listen so you can kind of know what's going on, but 100% they will not find you today.
So is that a challenge? Challenge accepted?
No, it's you guys won't. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what the activation is to try and even find where he is. So because of the way you guys play, I doubt that there's like there is a 98% chance you won't find him, but there's a small 2% chance you guys will. But it's up in the air as fuck right now.
All right, boys, let's run away from this battle.
I'm just giving him the out in case he's passing out and wants to go do something else to kind of entertain himself. You know what I mean? Like so he's not sitting here doing nothing.
I'm gonna stick around and watch because this is entertaining. But can I ask where I am?
Yeah, for some of us for sure. Not for all of us though. Like watching isn't always great for people, right? Especially if they want to be involved.
You're rolling death saving throws.
What?
Oh yeah,
you're a
dead,
floor
Magnus.
above babysitting Shira while she's identifying a magic item.
Oh, I heard death saving throws, and I thought Graham was rolling from me again.
No,
and I got scared.
That's just Johnson fucking with you, man.
I'm gonna cast Shatter. Into
he deserves it, Graham.
Sphere. The sphere is higher off the ground than what it is. I just don't know how to make
the spear's raised, but it is high enough for the other guy to be included.
Yeah. You got 3 people in that 10-foot sphere.
Okay, so they have to make a. Let me double check. Yeah, they have to make a DC Con 19.
Con 19. Okay. Give me a sec here to roll
Everything
that.
is a 19.
So,
Except your warlock.
Except for
DCs.
warlocks.
none of them succeed.
Okay, they will all go ahead and take 14 damage.
What type of damage?
Thunder.
Okay, that's full damage then.
They've been thunderstruck.
Thunder.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's go.
I knew
easy,
I'd get
easy.
Graham.
Also, technically,
to be
every
fair,
non-magical object within this 10-foot space that's not being worn or carried also takes damage.
Every object?
Every non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried in that 10-foot sphere also takes damage.
So, because the cauldron and a few other pieces of things on the floor, there's stone work on the floor, everything is vaguely decimated in this fucking 10-foot square. The stones crack and shatter. The cauldron itself flies off into the wall, bending and breaking, and spilling its contents everywhere, releasing an acrid smell.
Delicious.
Before I end my turn, I will go ahead Bardic Inspiration or Barbarian.
Yeah.
Which one?
That'll be my
The one you can see.
the one that goes
He can see both of
directly,
you.
like up
He can
there
see
in
both of you.
combat.
Yeah, he can see both of you. Someone's technically in
Okay.
combat with the one in front of him, and you're in combat.
Oh,
and
he
Hestia
said
as well.
barbarian.
I'm
He
the
didn't
rogue
say,
barbarian.
He didn't say barbarian rogue.
Yeah, I'd say Barbarian roll.
Barbarian is barbarian. Like, just because you have a subclass doesn't mean you're not a barbarian, fucker.
The
Or let's give it
Barbarian.
to the one that actually.
The barbarian. You hear that? My
So
man.
Hestia. So you give it to Hestia.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, Hestia, Bardic Inspiration, Hestia.
Fantastic. I love it.
Listen, Johnson, listen. I'm going to come to your work and fuck with you,
My
guy.
movement. Can I fucking use my character, please, game?
Give it to Soen, because then Soen can use the heavy attacks for extra damage.
Yeah, and he can
Soen makes much better use of it than I do.
and he can also
I'll move
stop
back.
complaining and calling me a piece of shit for no reason.
Piece of shit, yeah.
That's it. You're out of all the campaigns. Fuck you.
You can't do it. He'll miss me. That's oh man.
So, okay, so Morgana first return. Move on. Looks like we're back to the top of the order with Tofungos.
Alright.
Big Tungus, big Tofungus Chungus.
Spread those spores.
Yeah, for my bonus section, I'm gonna do. I'll have Magic Stone for my bonus action.
Spread those stones.
And then I'm gonna Moonbeam on.
Wait, you don't need a moonbeam. You just make your magic stones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the magic stones will probably be far more effective than the moonbeam for sure.
Okay.
It's the sad truth that the magic stones are better than moonbeam.
And somehow moonbeam isn't as good as it should be. Honestly, moonbeam should be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Moonbeam is specifically for fighting against shape changers, which is why it's good against them. It's not good against anything else.
Well, then you know what? Change it and make it affect more things, or strike it from the record.
Okay, I'll just do the Magic Stone.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well, as bonus action, you could try and get in there if you want as well. Like fucking, it's up to you if you want to like try and make a melee attack or something like that. You don't, because you only if you use your bonus action, you still have a regular action. You don't want to necessarily forgo that.
yeah, but the action is to throw the stone.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a bonus action to make the magic stones.
The bonus action to make them, action to throw them.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to throw one as well? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, which one are you attacking? Because you can see. Yeah, you can technically see all 4, but you can only hit 3. I think right now with your magic stone. Or what's the range on your magic stone? 60 feet. 30 feet?
Should be 60.
I think it's 60.
Yeah,
Yeah,
60
that's what I
feet.
thought it was 60.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you could hit any one of the 4 right now.
Okay, I'll just hit the closest one.
That'll be the one that someone's been attacking, the one that's taking the most damage. You guys notice that his armor has taken a couple of slices and it seems to be busted open in a few parts at this point, and it looks to that he's leaking some sort of viscous black fluid, similar to blood.
Say he's stoned.
Yum.
Alright, I'll aim it right towards his head. That's a 27, that's obvious hit, right?
Yeah, obvious.
Yes.
It's obvious, bro.
That might miss actually. I don't know.
No. We went over that before. Like fucking these are, so they're more powerful undead, but like even things of like CR 17 sometimes have an AC of like 15, 16. It's
Yeah, no.
ridiculous.
A lot of
I hit it with a 24, so if you hit over 24, you're good.
Yeah, it's a guarantee. Like again, obvious hits obvious. You know, they're not mini Tarasques, man.
Aiming the Trask is only 25.
So for 9 damage,
Yep.
you definitely
that's my-
succeed for the 9 damage. What type of damage? Just was it magic stones? Was it just straight up magic damage, right? Magic bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so it definitely takes the magic bludgeoning damage without abandon.
Alright, that's my turn.
Aye, sir, says Happy the cat. And we're on to Sowen.
I fucking rage. Huzzah!
Rage!
You shall die. Okay. I will also do the Great Weapon Master.
So you're rage and use Great Weapon Master. Do it the fuck up.
Come on, come on, come on.
Reckless
Are you
attack.
fucking-
Yes, I can.
Fucking kidding
You
me.
don't hit. No, you can't.
That's what the Bardic Inspiration's for.
Oh,
Yep.
it's a D8, right?
Yep.
7.
You hit.
Oh, baby. Let's go. 24. And 8.
24 slashing, 8 fire.
Yeah.
As you slice through the top of the zombies, this undead's shoulder, using your flaming sword to almost melt and cleave through his fucking armor, he takes an excessive amount of damage. He falls down to one knee, looking like he's taking quite the chunk.
He's still alive, right?
Well, no, he's undead.
Oh, I mean, is he down or?
He's down on a knee. He took a knee. He's Colin Kaepernicking it.
So I could still attack him, right?
Yeah, you can still attack him, but he looks down. He looks like he doesn't have much snuff left in him.
Come on, come on, come on. 20.
That hits.
Motherfucker. 22. And
That's
additional...
a kill shot. That's a kill shot. Tell me how you kill him.
I slice his fucking limbs all off, and then just as it's looking at me, I slice the head off too.
So after you slice all his limbs off, you hear a very deep guttural groan from his lips, like
Shut up!
as
And then I
you
slice
take
his
its head
fucking...
clean off, and it goes
Yeah.
flying across the room, hitting the wall, and having a little bit of black brain matter explode onto it.
Oh, baby. Ah, it's just how I like it. And then I turn to this motherfucker right here. And I attack.
For fuck's sakes.
What?
I hope that's not involved. It's not in the stream. Oh, it's not. Somehow my thing got turned off anyway. Whatever. So this doesn't matter. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
up?
yeah. I get to attack again because I slice this motherfucker's head clean off. That's Spartakin. So good. Damn, everyone's so quiet.
Yeah, like
today.
if you miss one of your attacks, that's half your damage. If I miss one of mine, that's 1/4.
Yeah, it's huge. The difference is so huge. Oops.
So, how's every?
It's going.
It's going? I'm sorry, I haven't been here. No, really,
Oh,
really
don't worry.
weird.
Shit happened, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, looks like you finally learned how to rage too. In the meantime,
Not really.
That's fired.
never mind then.
Funny you should say that. I think the last fight we almost got fucked because we were both out of rage.
Yes.
Bruh.
Yeah.
We fought was it five like boss monsters in a row, and so each one used up a rage, and we only have 4 rages.
Yeah, and the final boss almost fucked us.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Sorry,
Welcome
I
back.
had my mom calling and fucking checking on me and whatnot over the bullshit the other night there.
No, that's good. So I'm gonna continue my attack. I'm gonna attack this motherfucker now.
I
This
get
one right here?
the same. Yeah. So again, hold on, let me.
While I was messing around with the lasers, I clicked on the attack. My mistake.
Click. So you're gonna attack the guy that's right, the other guy that's right beside you there.
Yep, the same thing. Come on, baby. 20, let's go.
I mean, yeah, let's go. There you go.
Ah, those rolls are so trash.
How are they trash? You're doing 23 damage with a hit of
No,
20.
that's the plus 10 talking.
Yeah, and you're still raping these guys with damage right now.
32 damage.
As you bring your sword down onto the second guy, you completely cleave off one of his arms.
Delicious. I'll make it into stew later.
It's
It can't be any worse than the stew that's already there.
necrotic meat. It's undead necrotic meat. If you eat that, you will gain a contagious disease.
No one said I was gonna eat it.
You literally just said I'm gonna save it for later, which means you're gonna eat it. I already know
No,
your characters, the way you do things.
I said I'm gonna make it into stew. I never said I'll eat it.
Making it into stew means you're gonna eat it. Why would you make a stew that you didn't eat?
No.
It's about sending a message.
It is about sending a message.
Listen, if you use that arm to make a stew, I'm going to assume that you eat it, regardless of what you say.
What? What kind?
Why would you make
No.
why would you make a stew with something that you didn't intend to eat? You're wasting ingredients. You're wasting food.
No. We make a stew and we convince someone else to eat it.
Exactly.
I mean, if you want to.
Thank you, Slacker. Thank you.
Nobody else is there. Who are you convincing to eat it unless it's somebody else in your party who will
Don't
also
worry.
It's not gonna
disgusting
get any
necrotic damage.
worse than it already is. It's
Yeah.
fine if we carry it around for another week.
Exactly.
Then we find
not-
someone and we go command eat.
See,
Man,
exactly. That's what the command is used
So
for.
no, you can't use command in that way because you can't use command to cause damage to somebody.
We tell them the command is
No,
stay
that is
still,
no. If it
and I
doesn't
cannot-
know that
you
it's
can-
poisoned, it probably could.
You cannot use command to make somebody cause themselves damage that they would otherwise not do to themselves.
No. He commands them to stay still with his mouth open and shove the stew in his face.
Yeah, but so then it's in there. It doesn't mean he has to swallow or chew. And you can't command him
Oh,
to
I'll
swallow
make
or
it.
chew just for the simple fact that you're making him cause damage to himself. Command can't work that way. In fact, it doesn't work that way. You cannot use command to cause damage to somebody, even if it's through inopportune means. You can't tell.
Okay, fine. You could just command him to stop. I tie him down and I force feed him.
I mean, you could, but you can't make him swallow. So
No, I'm force feeding him. The command doesn't matter at that point.
no, yeah, but you still can't make him swallow. Like fucking, you can put it in his
We
mouth.
can if we close his nostrils and he either
Yeah.
swallows or suffocates.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure most people would choose death to eating zombie flesh.
They don't know it's zombie flesh. And for all they know, it's just stew.
No, I'm just checking command. Command doesn't even say that them knowing about it. It says they cannot do anything that's harmful to them.
Yep, which means it doesn't matter if they knew.
Yeah,
It has no bearing on whether or not they knew what it was. If in their brain, even though they didn't know what it was, knew it would cause harm to them, it would still not be viable.
Yeah, me knowing that it causes harm to them is the problem.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, just the existence, the god of existence itself is like, this will cause harm to them. It's not going to work.
Yeah, pretty much.
The
'Cause they
weave
won't know
of
that.
magic prevents it.
Yeah.
Wait, but here's the thing. Okay, so if I look at a chest, right, like, and it could be a mimic, and upon opening it, it'll attack me. I can cast command on myself to open, and if I physically don't open it, that means it'll hurt me if I open the chest.
By all technical
brain.
accounts, yes. I cannot disagree with that because it would cause you physical harm to open the chest if it was a mimic. Therefore, if it didn't work on yourself when you cast it that way, it would work that way.
So if we're not sure if something's a trap or not, we just command ourselves to do it. If we don't do it, then it's a trap.
And see, perfect
Fantastic.
example, that is a fucking excellent use of command. Absolutely excellent. You know what?
That is so big brain.
You can have an inspiration for that shit, man.
Go, fuck yeah, let's go.
He deserves it. He totally deserves it.
Because that is a very, very interesting use of inspiration, in fucking command. Like, let's go. Let's go. So, in the meantime, we're up to Hestia.
All right. In that case, attack number 1. Hello. No.
Obviously, you're still attacking the guy that's, like, very close to you there on the wall.
Yep. 25. That's going to be 11 damage. Attack number 2.
What was your hit? I'm not looking at the screen.
It was 25 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hit. Obviously, it's obvious.
23 to hit. So that'll be another 11 damage. So that's 22 damage so far. Psychic Blade. Oh, I was so close to a crit. 21 to hit.
Yep.
So that's 13 damage. And then bonus action. I forgot the sneak damage is another 4 damage, and then that was a 28 to hit, so that's...
Jesus, Hestia, give me the fucking total, man.
Okay, give me a second. I have to go and count. 11,
every fucking
15.
time, man, just give me the total.
I figured it would be easier for you to just like write down and then add it up after while doing it.
Fuck writing down. I do enough as a DM. You count your damage.
Alright.
Especially considering you're the only
Total
one
is
that do it
50.
because
50 damage.
Yeah, like fucking the numbers you're throwing at me is like, listen, my brain doesn't work that way.
Okay, alright.
You need to do that shit. It's 50 damage. You literally just unleash a flurry of blows at this armor-clad undead, and you see you take off chunks of shoulder pad, piercing him into his shoulder blades. You reach at his neck, taking off the little collar guard, exposing his neck and doing a little bit of damage there. And you finish off by taking off a chunk of his kneecap, causing him to stagger a little bit to the left. He's not looking in great condition, even for an undead. Doesn't look like it's phased him because he's an undead, but you can visibly see that he's kind of wobbling back and forth because of the damage you did to him.
Oh, shred. Alright, that's my turn.
Isa. And we're up to Shira, who is still in the middle of doing her ritual, so we're skipping right over. Zombie.
Drew just hears all this happening downstairs, like, oh, I hope everything's okay.
Zombie D here is this other creature. He uses his turn to disappear up the stairs, and you guys can no longer see him.
Oh no, the other bard.
That one's dead. Move on to this zombie.
Not the other bard, the bard. Or the other bard.
So this one's going to attack Hestia. The one
Never giving you
right
bardic
beside
inspiration.
you.
That's fine, it's wasted on me. Anyway.
Both attacks hit
Okay.
for, again, I'm just doing this total, for 11 necrotic damage. And
Gotcha.
his turn's over. The other zombie undead is going to attack Soen.
Oh, okay. Attack me. You wouldn't.
Neither attack hits.
Oh,
And
okay.
it wastes its turn. If I have rolled a 3 and a 3. Hilarious. And we're on to Magnus.
Magnus.
E-Dog!
Yes. I'm sorry.
It's your turn,
Yes.
buddy. Yeah,
My turn.
I know. It's a bunch of people in between still. Yeah, you just joined, but yeah, it's finally your turn.
I thought I was upstairs with
No,
Shinra.
you are, but you also again you can choose what to do. You can stay there with Shira, or you can choose to actively try and come downstairs, because you do hear a commotion going on below you.
Uh, I'll like look at Shinra as she's identifying, then look back and just back and forth, and finally I'll stand up and say, "Listen, I'm just gonna go take a peek. I swear I'll be right back. Don't do anything out of control. You know your
Swear to
limits."
God, if you leave Shira, I swear to God.
Listen, you guys don't
She's
be mean to
all right.
Magnus. You guys don't get to decide what Magnus does. You can chastise him later in character.
I look at her and I say, "Listen, I know you know your limits. Don't push yourself. Don't do anything dumb. If you need help, just call me." And then as I'm saying this, I'm just slowly moving backwards,
You
and I just
can
turn around and I
call
rush down the
out
stairs.
my name, and you know wherever I am, I will be there. Sorry, go ahead. Fucking-
Oh wait, I don't even have Tailspire up. I was looking at Drone's thing.
Oh,
good.
that's fine. I can move you down if you want.
Oh yes, please.
Yeah, I already gave them all access to your character, so like if you don't ever want to join Tailspire, if it's just too much for a house, sometimes like it doesn't matter. We already have a bunch of people that don't use it, so fucking do what's good for you, bud.
Perfect. So I'm able to actually make it all the way down there.
You got what, 30
I guess
foot
that's a
movement
good
speed?
question, huh?
So yeah, let me see here. Let me pull the map back up. You're in the room, Shira. Oh, that's too
If you use your bonus
high
action
up. I went the wrong
to
way.
dash, then you can get it all the way over there.
All right. So as I'm going down there, I'm gonna eat a yellow Skittle, and then no, I can't do that because that's
No,
Yeah, that'd
because
be
bonus
bonus action.
action.
that'd be a bonus action. So never mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna dash down there. Bonus action.
So
And-
it gives you 60 feet, so that would you can't see because of the double doors in the position that you're in. You can't. No, actually, yeah. So
Yeah, there's one right in front of
you're right up at the door, so you can see one. You can see the two zombies just beyond the double door, just because you're just slightly past it, able to see just a little bit.
All right. Well, am I within melee range of them? Is my question.
You. Yes.
It
you are-
had some movement left over, so
So yeah,
there
you
should
are
be
technically
space
within,
between.
Yeah, you are technically within melee range, just barely though.
All right. So I'm just gonna kind of maneuver, take out my Sunblade, versatile it, and maneuver to where I can hit just the closest one to me.
Well, there's only one that you have a chance of hitting. The other one that you can see is a corpse on the ground, even though it was already a corpse, but now it's also lying on the ground, not moving.
Double corpse. Take that. All right.
Yeah, he's been double corpsed, exactly.
Perfect. 29 to hit with the first attack.
Yeah, it hits. Obvious, it's obvious.
Oh, 10 damage. Plus another 13 to hit, which I'm guessing that misses.
So 13 hit does miss, yep.
Alright. Well, that's my turn.
No, that's not true at all, because you're also part rogue, are you not? You have your ally right next to you, which is also in combat with this exact enemy, so you can use your sneak attack.
The sneaky sneaks.
Sneaky, sir. You understand the
Which brings
sneakiness.
my total to 20 damage.
So you do what seems like significant damage to this creature. He's still standing fully up, but you can see that he's leaking again more of this black viscous gooey liquid, very similar in consistency to blood.
I
but
can't wait
it's
to slay him.
Black as night.
I just say ew, and then I end my turn there.
You can see that some of it is still stuck to the end of your sunblade, kind of sizzling and popping and almost caramelizing at the edge of your tip.
Oh, now I'm just yelling ew and like waving my blade around trying to get it off.
Turn this thing into stew and feed it to Graham.
I need zombies too. Let's fucking go.
You would.
I'm interested in cannibalism. Who wants to be my first victim? Let's go. Come on.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
It has to be a corpse, does it not?
No,
It does.
live victim would be better because they just have to sign a waiver.
You said zombie.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
if you watch TV all day, you're practically a zombie. So.
Oh, thank God, I don't watch TV at all.
then
I'm
you're
so
not.
glad I have a job.
Morgana, you're up. Morgana,
Hey.
Kale. There you go. Oh, shit.
No, I'm
You're
here.
on the ball, buddy. You're on the ball.
I said I was here.
He did say he was here.
So I force a habit. Usually you're not right away.
Wow. No, what if I just take an additional amount of time for no particular reason other than just to take an extra
to be
particular
fair, I would just expect that you were playing a game of
Spartan me.
Magic the Gathering like you normally are. So.
Well, I may or may not be doing this at that moment. You know, it's not my fault, okay?
I mean, to be fair, 100% it is your fault. That has nothing to do with anything outside of that.
Old habit dies hard.
If you're doing it, it's 100% your fault.
No. Blame it on the fact it takes literal 20 minutes to get in between my turns.
I mean, we all have to wait the same amount of time. Just saying.
Great meme, Drone. This Sango will fuck all them ups.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is first of all I'm gonna move so I can actually be trying to tab in like in between D&D Beyond and Tailspire is difficult. Move so I can see the one that's in the back.
So the best way, instead of tabbing, so if you put it in windowed mode and just kind of drag it down 2 notches, you can just click on your fucking main bar on the bottom of the PC without having to worry about switching back and forth on tab. I do that myself because it just makes it so much easier.
Well, either way, I'm gonna step here and I'm going to
Or have like 4 monitors and just click.
Well, if not everybody can have 4 fucking monitors, man. You fucking.
Make has hideous laughter on the one in the
That's too bad
back.
for you, buddy.
Yeah, you see the one in the back. Yeah, the second one.
Yeah.
That's right by more Hestia there.
Yep.
Okay.
The furthest one away that no one's like actually attacking in the moment.
No, Hestia
the one I'm
has
attacking
been
right now.
attacking
Oh, well,
him.
which one is not being attacked? Because
Neither of them. So the one that was not being attacked retreated up the stairs.
Okay, well.
You can't see him at all. He's gone. You can only see the 2.
Well,
you
whatever
can only
one
see 2 undead.
whatever one I hideous laughter, we're gonna not attack that one until we kill the other one.
So then I guess discuss that briefly between your party.
Do the one that's on me, because then I can go after the other one.
Okay, fine. I'll do the one on you.
Yeah, because you could disengage with no abandon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, do it on. I guess that makes more sense then. If you guys want to do it that way, do it on the one by Hestia. It would recoup better results.
Yeah, I'll do it on that one then.
So 19 whiz.
DC 19. Yep.
Whiz, right? Yep.
Yep.
Okay, give me 1 second. Just handing over a joint. Boom. What's their whiz? Oh, fuck. This is going to be an easy win for you, most likely, unless he gets a nat 20. And even if, honestly, no. Okay, so you know what? I'm not even going to roll, because even if he gets a nat 20, it's not going to work. It succeeds.
Lovely.
It just goes through. It's impossible. Even if I get a nat 20, it's
a
not
20
going
is
to
an automatic success on saves.
Only in 1D&D. We're not running in 1D&D rules in here.
No, that's how the normal game works.
I don't do it that way. That's why some things have a
DC
DC of 20 or higher. Like Tarask has a DC of like 22, 23 or something like that or higher. Like 20 is not a natural hit. You still have to get past that AC. And this is one of those
20 is an automatic hit on
attack
or a
skill. I've never met anyone that runs on
skill checks do not succeed on natural 20s except in 1D&D. Saving throws do succeed on natural 20s in 5e. Natural 20 saving throws.
Fine then. Unless I just because of the actual points, there's literally, unless I roll a d20, it will not succeed. So I'll roll it on the simple fact that it may, but I don't. Considering it's like what the 1 percentile,
5%.
I will like disagree on that for the most part. Like it just doesn't make sense to roll it most of the time. And just like I thought, it fucking failed. So like
there's a 5% chance.
There's actually 1 in 20 because you have to
That's
roll a nat 20. Is it 5?
Yep.
I guess. Oh yeah, if you're counting 100%, yeah, 5 out of 100 will be the differential between 20. Fair enough. See, this is why I always listen to you, man. In fact, you help my brain. You're good, man. You're good. Man.
There's a chance for the zombie. I want the zombie to have his chance.
It's such a minuscule fucking chance. It doesn't seem like there's a point though. You know, I'm just rolling a dice and fucking like expecting something that's probably not going to happen. To me, at that point, it's like let me just expedite this and say it just fucking happens.
Okay. I want to give them their fair stick.
Only in this kind of scenario, because there's literally only one way they can win is if they roll a crit. So, I mean, what are the fucking chances? Again, like you said, 5%. It's probably not going to happen. Especially my rolls. My God, I very rarely roll a crit against any of you guys.
So we got a dancing zombie now.
Yep.
Oh no, laughing zombie. Laughing zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Actually, no, I was prone laughing.
We're gonna say it's gonna act like prone, but it doesn't actually go prone. You see this undead clutch its gut and start laughing, this hideous, cackling, dry laughter, because it doesn't have vocal cords. You hear, is all you hear, and this is what it seems like the sound of this laughing undead is gonna be like. But it's keeled over, bent at the knees, holding its stomach, looking like it's in some sort of visible pain from the amount that it's pseudo-laughing.
Also, at the end of every turn, it can make another check, try to come out of it. But if it doesn't, it's stuck.
Yeah,
like
so
that
it's
for a
not.
minute.
No. So again, like I just discussed, I'm not going to keep rolling just for that 5% chance of the nat 20. No, fuck it. It's going to be like that until it's not. Because it expedites it, and there's like such a low chance that I honestly couldn't give a flying fuck. So it's going to be like that permanently until it dies. But it will also seriously expedite the process. Tofungus, you're up.
Yeah.
You can,
Alright.
you can see after Morgana waved her hands around in the air, Morgana Kale, that this creature buckled over, not quite to the ground, but you can see it's bent super hard at the knees, clutching its torso that isn't barely there, making that disgusting, coughing, slurping, laughing sound.
And we're still in battle, right?
Oh yeah, you're still in battle.
Right. So I'll do an action for Magic Stone.
So,
22.
so if you're attacking the one that's fucking keeled over, you can roll at advantage because it's technically counted as prone. He's just not on the ground.
Yeah, well, we're not attacking that one.
we're not attacking that one. He's
Oh,
attacking
you
the
said
one
you're
in
not.
front.
Okay, you said you're not attacking that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
we're
the
leaving
point
that
of-
one to be.
Okay.
That's the point of hitting
Double
after
checking.
you.
So-
Yeah, we're
do that on
taking
the
him
one
out of
you don't
combat.
attack.
Okay. So
Alright,
then,
ignore the second rule.
yeah. So we'll use your first roll, not your second one. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's like a difference of 1. 22 still hits.
Also, you
That's like the best
Academy, I just
advantage.
won 4 ranked matches of Magic in a row without fail.
Right?
Within one round of D&D.
Oh yeah.
Within a round of D&D, I won 4 ranked matches.
So the one in front of you takes 8 damage. You can see that this magic stone, as you throw it, it hits a kink in the armor, an almost visible hole, and it goes directly through to the opposite side, hitting a wall behind this creature, and it leaves a visible smoking hole inside of it.
Okay. For my bonus action, I'm gonna do Spreading Spores. Oh wait, is it 30 feet from me?
I think that one is.
Is it? You tell me. It's your character.
He's on a tail spire though. Yeah, it's within 30 feet.
Alright. So,
No. So Lil Rick is not on Tailspire. He watches the stream and it rolls through his character on the phone. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so 30 feet, yeah, so Spreading Spores, and on its turn it gets some little fungus damage. Maybe. So that's it for me.
How much damage?
No, nothing right now. On its turn it gets, you have to pass a con 17. And then...
Okay, so again,
Okay.
just remind me, because I guess some of the druid spells is I'm used to spells activating immediately. The ones that take place on their turn, I always have a hard time remembering. So remind me
Yeah.
as well. Otherwise, I'm not gonna fucking probably remember.
I know, it's up to me, I know.
Yeah. Yeah. If you forget, I'll ignore it.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay. So no damage this turn, and that's your turn, right?
Yep.
All right. So when you're up,
All right. So, wait, which one's the one laughing? Sorry.
the one in the back beside Hestia.
Perfect. So that means I can attack this motherfucker.
Yeah, you're already engaged with that guy, so you don't have to do anything else but attack him.
All right, I'm gonna do the same shit. I'm gonna slice this motherfucker in half. Wait. Come on, come on.
Attack away!
Oh, baby, it's a hit. Obvious hit is obvious.
Oh, baby, a triple.
24. And another 6. 30 damage.
You slash out at this guy, again, taking his other arm, leaving him no way possibly to attack you. And it seems like this disgusting black viscous goo is seeping out at quite a tremendous rate at this point, pooling up under his feet on the floor.
Come on, Stu, let's go. Slice again. Yeah, baby!
That's a kill shot. Regardless of the damage, he literally has so little damage that it's going to be a kill shot.
Just slice his fucking head off. On to the next.
So for the second time, you say you swing your sword to the left side of you, taking his head clean off his shoulders, launching it into the other side of the wall, splatting right next to the other disgusting black brain goo, leaving two little marks that look like an infinity symbol.
Yeah. Now for this motherfucker. Is this the laughing one?
That's the laughing one.
Laughing one.
The last one went up the stairs, but you're not gonna have enough distance to get up there and hit him probably.
Wait, how far is he? Do we know?
So he is
It would
about
take you 30 feet.
He's at least 60 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna slice the laughing one.
That will break the spell.
Oh, is it automatic break or does he get another saving throw?
Let me double
No,
check.
I'm pretty sure it's an auto break as soon as you get hit.
I think he just gets saving throws from it.
I don't think so. I'm usually on
No,
hit
it
with
is
any
saving
character.
throw. At the end of each of his
Is it?
turns,
Oh,
and each
fuck,
time
good-
it takes
good on you,
damage.
John. See, this is why I listen to you, man. I should never disagree
All
with you
right,
on this
I'm
shit.
slicing.
And since you've determined that you're not rolling that auto fails everything, we can't hit it. It's not gonna fail. Your words, not mine. Just saying.
Yeah, so like I said, I already mentioned these words. But
Specifically,
again,
I'm
I'll
gonna
go along
slice
with
the
it. If
shit
you,
out
if
of
you want me to make a save, I'll do it. But like, there's no reason for it. He's not going to do it.
I'm slicing it. I
Like,
don't
you
give
know
a
what?
shit.
Here, just to humor you fuckers, I'll do it right now. 13. No, nothing. See again. No. he's gonna dance.
Obvious hit is obvious.
I'd say he'd
Okay.
dance until his heart gives out, but it's already dead. So
I like to imagine he danced till his heart gave out.
So
there's
another
no heart to
30
give
damage.
out. It would just dance for eternity if nobody attacked it.
No, unfortunately, it only lasts for a minute.
Yeah, if it was a longer spell, we could use it as a pet. But you
could.
can't really cast it every minute.
Imagine that. You have a fucking dancing zombie mascot just follows you guys around all over the place. Why is that zombie dancing? Don't worry about it, man. It's just he's cheering us on.
Don't ask questions you aren't ready for the answers for.
Don't ask questions you aren't ready for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just for it.
Do you really want to know
Graham,
the
I did-
answer?
30.
You got 30.
Anyways, make that 5, by the way. Just saying, 5 in a row. I'm on a fucking roll.
So you get 30 on what? I'm not always on
30
the thing.
damage on him. I sliced him.
So you did. So you attacked the dancing one,
Yeah.
or the laughing one. Sorry.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. You didn't roll an advantage, but it doesn't matter. You hit with a 21. You can try and roll
I
again.
can roll
See if, you get
advantage.
it, if you can see if you can want again. Well, yeah, because he's technically prone, so it would give him advantage on a physical attack.
He automatically rolled advantage because he's
Yeah,
already
because
reckless.
I'm
attacking.
reckless attacking, yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it didn't matter then anyway. Yeah, fine. So,
You
so yeah,
want me
so
to roll
21.
third dice? I could roll third dice.
No. Nice. I'm gonna let you do something that's gonna benefit you heavily. Suck a dick, bro. Come on.
Whoa, calm down there, buddy.
Never. Don't make me come
Calm
over.
down.
Don't make me come over there, Johnson.
Calm down. We're streaming.
What? Sucking dick is okay. It's perfectly acceptable.
Oh my god.
I deem that sucking dick is a perfectly acceptable activity.
Hell yeah. Whether it's done to you or if you're doing it to somebody else, nobody judges. Fucking everybody enjoys that thing.
Hey,
If you-
when you-
what you
bucks is
guys
20
do
bucks.
in your private time, just save it, guys.
Hey. Almost everybody gets that in their private time if they're interested in somebody who can do it. Put that out there right there. Man, that's not even true. I have a buddy who's asexual who doesn't literally give a flying fuck about anything sexual whatsoever. So he'd be like completely uninterested in anything like that.
All right, whose turn is it?
Great dude though.
Whose turn?
Well, everybody got real silent.
I mean, it's because they're all busy sucking dicks. They took your advice and they're going to try it.
Everybody's mouth is full.
I don't know who all those people that you're talking about are, but it's not me. No.
Sure. No, you're right. You're right. Your mouth isn't full, but you are being
Quiet.
you're on the
All
other
right,
end of it.
who's next?
You.
I'm pretty sure it's me, right? I'm after.
Yep, Hestia is up
Should
after
make that
someone.
6, by the way.
All right, Hestia's turn.
I'm going around the corner and attacking the one that was walking away.
I'm assuming you're doing bonus action disengage, or because it's because you have the mobile feat, right? Is it mobile or disengage for bonus?
Let me check something.
I think it's mobile, if I recall. Oh my god, that cat looks like it's wearing
the
a
zombie's
tuxedo.
incapacitated. I don't have to.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Because you know what? Yeah, he is technically counted as prone, so it wouldn't matter anyway. So yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about that either way. So let me scroll up a little bit here. So, yeah, you because of your movement speed, fucking Hestia with her ridiculous movement speed, you've definitely caught up with this fucking undead.
That's 2 hits. Second one's a crit.
So
That's
was
17
that your nat movement speed, or was that a bonus action?
That was my nat movement.
Okay,
I did like half my movement.
Just double checking, because I know Hestia's got crazy movement. I just making sure you weren't using your bonus action.
Yeah. The does a 17 hit?
17 actually does hit.
Okay, fantastic. And then bonus action attack.
Nobody's rolled that low yet, so at least for like a hit that wasn't very high. So.
Okay, so everything hits. Let's go and do the damage.
Well, just I guess for future reference, since you guys have been above and below, you have to hit a 15. And again, because you guys are the players, you guys always get the advantage on that. So you have to tie rather than exceed. Whereas I would make the enemies exceed your AC rather than tie it.
Let's see, so that's damage. Okay, so it's 10, 26, 34, 42, 51 damage.
So you start attacking him literally as soon as you see his form while you're walking up the stairs. You can see he's slowly shuffling in his undead manner, especially with the heavy armor that he's wearing. And you attack the weak points in the back of his armor, taking out both of the back right behind his knees, making him drop slightly to the floor while he's crawling up the stairs.
All right.
He again, you can see this disgusting black viscous goo leaking down out of the backs of his kneecaps, down through the gaps in the stairs.
I'll use the rest of my movement to get around to the opposite side of him. That way, to
try and stop him from moving forward, right?
Well, so someone else can come up behind and hit him as well, so I'm not in their way.
All right.
But yeah, to also like block him as well, mainly so that the next person can hit him.
Say no more. I'm coming.
My turn's done.
All right, we're up to Shira.
Our turn's done.
Right, yeah, still doing identify, right? Take it 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
That's a full 10 turns or 10 rounds. 10 rounds.
That's 60 rounds.
60 rounds?
Each minute is 10 rounds.
Oh, fuck! Right, I was thinking it was turns. Goddamn, here I'm wrong. All right. See, no matter how much you know, you can always be wrong. So it's the one that you just attacked. It's his turn. He's going to lash out at you with his 2 attacks, and we'll see how she goes.
Not once.
He raises his arms in a form of attrition, and hits with both shots.
Against AC 20?
I demand a recount.
Plus 7 to hit, 15 and 17.
Okay. Anyway, how much damage?
You're gonna find out. 13 necrotic. And his turn's done. His turn's done. His turn's done. Magnus. There's literally only one zombie you have to worry about right now. I can't do anything.
Play some Magnus. Come on, Skittles.
Let me bring us Back
I'm not
down.
Skittles.
Let's
And-
go.
So all the stuff is just the laughing one,
7.
and then the one upstairs.
Yes.
Yep.
How far would it be to get to the one upstairs?
I can check.
So from where drone was, it was still about 60 feet roughly, give or take. Just because you had to move around, go up the stairs, etc. So from where
It
you
would take you
are,
about 80 feet.
yeah, it would be about 80 feet from where you are, give or take. You would
Sorry.
definitely. You do have rogue, so you could bonus action dash and still attack.
You should go up to protect Shira.
Yeah, I should do that.
Why?
On a
Nothing's been happening to her. She's sitting there
and
identifying
that's why I
that
said on
ring.
a different-
We don't know.
I said on a different turn. Anyways, so I'm gonna attack this one that's laughing then.
I mean, to be fair, Johnson, you do know because if you recall, Magnus specifically said, and plus you also have the, telepathic communication, that if something goes on,
True.
I will be there as fast as I can. I'll come running because you got a friend.
You got a friend.
Exactly. Some fucking. Let's go. You got a friend.
Both of those hit. Are you kidding me?
8.
And that's another sneak attack, yeah?
Well, one sneak attack, but yes.
Yeah, Math, yay.
No. My
I
one
can't.
weakness. That's 21. 8 and 13 is 21.
36. Oh.
36. So, as you cleave at this zombie. Shit. Yeah, because you went up after the one that's on the stairs there, still, right?
No, he's the one, the laughing. The
Oh,
laughing
okay. The one that's laughing.
Yeah.
one. Yeah, he didn't have the movement to get all the way up there.
So he's gonna make his saving throw first, then as you attack him. But the damage still applies. You cut into him very deeply, and instead of seeing some black viscous fluid fall out, because of your sunblade, you almost instantly cauterize the wounds as you carve through him.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, I'm doing radiant damage. Is that the extra?
It does not somehow.
Wow.
They got rid of most of the vulnerabilities in 5e.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Radiant damage should do more to undead because it's like, come on.
I feel like that'd make a lot of sense. Light against.
Actually, read your weapon. I think your weapon itself says that it does more damage to undead. When you hit an undead with it, the target takes an extra 1d8 radiant damage. So 1d8 extra damage.
I have to beat the 19 save, right? You said.
Not me?
Slacker, yeah. I have to beat the
Yeah.
19 save, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he fails the save. I figured, fuck it, whatever. I'll just try.
So 36 plus another 13.
Okay, so again, you managed to take off a small chunk of the left side of his body, coming down from his neck to a part of his torso, taking off one of his arms, but also a part of his actual body. But again, the wound itself cauterizes as you bring your blade flowing through the body.
Is he still alive?
Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if I want to action surge now or not.
There's no need to against him. He can't even fight back.
He's just laughing.
I know, so I'm thinking if I want a bonus action dash, run up the stairs, action surge again, or if I just want to stay there and wait my turn.
It's up to
There's
you.
no need to action surge here.
Well, excuse me for
Totally, it's up to you. You wanna go running?
I will still just bonus action dash up the stairs to pincer that one that you're fighting drum.
Because you're
Okay.
helping your friend.
Yeah, and then I'll end it there.
Oh, you
Alright.
can get to the base of the stairs.
Perfect. And that'll be my turn.
So close enough. He'll easily be able to make up that distance in the next turn.
Yeah.
And now we're on to Kale Ganna. More Kale. Less Kale, honestly.
Alan, stop playing your fucking game.
He's not.
I'm sorry, Yogi.
Yeah, I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm playing Yu-Gi
Some of my
Mons.
trap
Mom, leave me
card.
alone.
Okay, so the one that I was hitting laughter die yet, or is he still?
No,
alive?
not yet.
no.
He's still alive.
Yeah, he's still in the position of laughter because he failed his save, and the Sunblade cauterized his wound. So now he only has one hand clutching his stomach while he's still kind of bent over, and he just laughing with that, and just absolutely gross sounding.
You know what? Fair enough. So did anyone go chasing after the zombie upstairs yet?
No,
Yeah, both
I-
Hestia and Magnus. Yeah.
Okay. If I step up here, where is he at?
Other stairway.
Other
right,
stairway?
that's the
Yeah,
wrong
it doesn't
stairwell.
connect, unfortunately.
Oh, I see. Okay, well,
That's the stairwell you came down.
then I'm not gonna bother. No, I'm gonna go over
If you
here.
actually look, because you can't see it necessarily because of the way the game works, the way the program works. So Magnus is actually at the bottom of the steps, past the laughing corpse, headed on his
No.
way up. If you adjust your green slider, you'll see where they are specifically,
No.
as long as you have it within view.
Well, I'm just gonna be boring, and I'm gonna cast a vicious mockery. 'Cause I'm bored.
That's not boring.
What do you say?
Johnson looks forward to that literally every fucking
Every
session.
fucking
So it's
look
far
at
from
it.
boring.
And I'm just gonna be like, hey, stupid zombie, what you laughing at? Must be looking in a mirror.
No! That was
Anyways,
perfect.
DC 19.
That shit is so lame. It's awesome. Roll your damage.
That was perfect.
I rolled 4.
I'll take that over I command any day.
So his save still fails. You do 4 damage. It seems like your words literally take a small chunk out of his upper thigh.
Dude, of course, man. The words hurt.
It seems like maybe this zombie has a fragment of memory, and it had a call back to when his mother said the exact same thing to him.
Are you giving a zombie flashbacks?
Yes.
Maybe.
Thank
Maybe.
Shit, maybe he'll have flashbacks if he wants to touch some boobs.
If he used to be a drunk, he might be having flashbacks.
Oh, that's so terrible. That's fucking awesome.
so bad.
Flashbacks.
Oh, that was so bad.
Look, I used to be a bard too.
Anyways, I'll give vicious mockery to whoever asks for it first. Not vicious mockery. I'll give bardic inspiration to whoever
Me.
asks for it first. Okay,
Hey, please.
fine.
Yay.
Wait, can you even reach him?
There's a
I don't know.
bookshelf. You can see him.
Yeah, I can see him. Probably.
Just corner camping.
You fucking guys.
That was like dad joke of the year right there.
You fucking guys are great. I love you guys.
We love you too.
All right, so Morgana, you're done, eh?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay,
You just say A.
we're back up to Fungus.
Right, that thing's still alive, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's doing too good, but it's hard to tell because the Sunblade cauterized the wounds, so it's not leaking the liquid like the rest of the zombies were that you saw.
Alright.
Oh, real quick, Graham, you skipped the zombie's turn, so
Yeah, no, I
Mantis didn't really have a
I didn't,
chance to
it didn't-
remind you.
so okay, no, I didn't. So I skipped the one he attacked you. I didn't skip his turn.
No,
He
the
tried to
one that
attack you and both failed.
Mantis used the laughing one. Mantis used his
Was it the moonbeam on
spores
that one?
on,
Or is it spores? Sorry, yeah, you said.
but
Yeah.
he didn't actually mention that zombie's turn, so he wasn't able to remind you that it takes damage on that.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Then it's my bad. So in the meantime, then you can activate that because he doesn't get a turn because he can't get a turn. So it just kind of got skipped by. So yes, whatever happens with your spores, then they can activate now, as it would have activated on his skipped turn because he can't do shit.
Alright, so you gotta get con 17, and then if you feel like roll.
So yeah, that was horrible. He rolled a nat 1
Alright.
Let's go.
damage.
3.
So you can see the green little puffs of smoke kind of popping off the body as you hit him with your spores. And it looks like it's seeping into some of the open wounds this body already has, but it doesn't seem to do anything terribly right now.
Well, I have double damage, so it's 2d8s. So it's another 4 damage.
And again, you see that some of that what seems to be very toxic spore damage is seeping into the wounds of this undead, but it doesn't seem to go very far, other than melting a little bit around wounds that already exist.
Okay. Alright, so that was not my turn yet, so now I'll do my turn. Another magic stone. Bonus action.
He-Man.
18. I don't remember if that hits.
18, yep, it hits.
Alright. 9.
9
Damage.
damage. What kind of damage?
Just magic bludgeoning.
Magic bludgeoning with your staff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so again, you bring your staff down on the upper part of this undead's body, and you hear a crack. Seems like you've broken his clavicle and made his arm a little bit weaker on the other side.
Nice. Oh, that's my turn.
And we're on to Sowen.
Okay, let's
Sowen,
do it.
Noen.
So, fucking slice number 1. Oh, baby, the crit!
Just give me the attacks and totals. You know how it is in this campaign. Like you said, you know how it is, how I run my shit. It's not just an extra dice. It's literally double damage. Double damage.
I also have brutal critical, so there's one more dice.
Yeah, so add the one more dice, and again, double the total.
Oh, baby.
You're still attacking the one on the main floor, right?
Yeah, so, holy shit. Give me a second. I'm still rolling. Holy shit. 94 damage.
Doubled. or is that double?
No, that is the double. That is
Okay.
9.
So as you bring your flame tongue greatsword over your head in the most absurd of fashions, after having it literally almost behind your back to give the most absurd fucking arc of a swing you could possibly muster up, you bring it down, cutting this zombie not just in two, but crushing the stonework beneath you as well, having it splinter up and having it do excess damage to the zombie's legs after cauterizing it completely in half. You hit it so hard, these pieces flew about 5 feet away from their original position in their respective directions. You fucked this guy up bad.
I say, Stu, you
It
shall
is
become.
dead. You went right through the armor. You could see the melted bits of plate armor in the middle of their fucking chest, split into the two pieces. Your sword just cleaved through all of it, destroying it.
Just another day. And I moved up the stairs. Oh shit, how do I do this?
So as you move closer towards the stairs, you step over this body that you literally cleaved in half from head to taint, and you feel the hot, squishy flesh on your feet while you move.
Feels amazing.
What's your movement speed?
40, I think.
Okay, so that's 30 there. So yeah, you can get up to there.
Shit, where am I?
Raise your camera a bit. Good.
Am I in the right spot? Oh, so I reached him, right?
Yeah, you're on him.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Barbarian speed.
Motherfucker, it's not over yet. Oh, so close to crit. 17, is that a hit?
17 hits.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Oh, baby. 36?
36 doesn't hit.
No, what? What? You confused me for a second.
No, I'm
what?
fucking with you. Come on.
That's good. You confused me for a fucking
I
second.
had you for a second. You're like, what the fuck are you
What
talking
the
about?
fuck are you talking about? You're high as fuck, motherfucker.
Like, what? That's not even an attack roll.
Exactly. But he believed it for a second. That's good enough.
and because I did get a crit, right? There's the
You
third
got a crit and a kill, so either one of us will activate.
Yeah. So good luck to this skeleton. Come on. 20 is a hit. Let's go.
Yes, it is.
It's another 33.
So as you come up from behind, you take off one of this creature's legs, and again, it cauterizes it similar to the Sunblade, and you don't see any disgusting black fluid leaking out, but you do smell the essence of a burnt necrotic form. It smells like old people being cooked on a grill.
Is it just me, or are you looking a little bony? Boneless.
These are the worst catchphrases I've ever heard.
Wah, wah.
So I'm guessing it's Hestia's turn.
Yep.
This guy's still alive.
It's okay. He's not running.
Yeah, hopefully he won't be for long.
I'll grab the other leg in a moment.
Attack number 1. Got a hit. Attack number 2.
Feel like a bully.
Hit. Attack number 3.
Feel like we're bullies, dude.
Yeah, this is definitely a better way to do a drone, because then you can just add everything at the end there.
Attack number 4. Yeah. That'll hit.
Number 4.
And considering the lowest hit is a fucking 20, like
Motherfucker, this thing is dying, dude.
18.
Okay, let me scroll down. 11, 22, 29,
Yes, see.
37,
You did use it.
46 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
So Soen and Magnus see from behind, coming up the stairs, you just unleash an absolute flurry, because whether it's you're upset about it or you're just looking for something to fucking cut up, you see the flash of your psychic blaze and your actual weapons just cutting this zombie all over. They see pieces of his flesh flying against the walls, leaving disgusting pieces of black sloppy liquid floating down the walls. He falls, and even as he falls, you're still continuing to cut this guy until he falls into a heap of disgusting fucking chunky fluid.
Well, I guess we didn't have to come up here.
there must be a reason why he's running upwards.
Wow, that's like the smartest thing I've ever heard you say.
Well, that's because you never show up.
Hey, no need to slander, guys.
Yeah, dude, you started it.
No. I did not purposely start it.
You literally just said that's the smartest thing you've ever said. That wasn't purposely
no.
starting it.
No. I thought you were talking about something else starting it. No.
You little shit.
Listen here.
So I said, listen here, you little shit. Oh, goddamn. Alright, so combat over.
I want to go check up on Sheen right now, knowing that I left her behind.
Well, you could just talk to her mentally.
So as Magnus wakes his way back up the stairs that he came down, even though as soon as he sticks his head just above the actual floorboards of the stairs going down, going back upwards, he can still hear She-Ra, because it hasn't been that long, still chanting over her ritual spell.
There's deep sigh of relief, just, whew,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
how I left.
Honestly, Drone, that's pretty fucking accurate. Fucking Wolverine. So So you're just gonna come back down and leave her alone then, or are you gonna just join her again?
Yeah, I'll just come back down knowing that she's safe.
Yeah. No, it doesn't seem like anything has even come close to harming her. She doesn't seem rattled. She's been maintaining concentration on her ritual spell.
Perfect.
Hey, Hestia, let's try to open this door.
So I would assume because
accidentally
you're
went
part of the
through the
party,
floor.
you would also let both Soen and Hestia know that, since they're mostly in charge of fucking her well-being and whatnot. You care too, but you would definitely let them know.
Sure. I'll let them know.
Or you can not. You can keep it to yourself and let them wonder.
I'll let them know for now.
We try to open this door.
Well, you make your way up there. Well, what was everybody else doing while you guys have finished making your way after this? Well, Magnus, you're technically up there as well. You were up on the stairway. You should be up there with Magnus and Hestia because you would have followed them probably going towards that door.
Oh no, he said he's going to shoot, right?
Oh yeah, right. Fair enough. Okay, so now yeah, so you would have backed off, which means even as they headed towards the door, you would have not even headed back downstairs by the time they got towards that door.
Right.
So Morgana or Tofungus, are you joining them in any way, or are you just gonna stick around this room and see what's going on in this room?
I wanted to do something. Were those zombies humanoids?
So
He's already thinking 5 steps ahead.
all of these zombies were humanoid zombies.
Oh my god! So guys, do we want some little zombie?
Oh hell yeah!
Yes.
Friendly.
One of them.
I think it's
Hold on.
only one available.
Hold on. One of them, no matter what, is not available because the one that's on the upper floor is not available because the evisceration job that fucking Hestia did on it.
Oh no, so what's it called? You don't want to turn them into zombies. You only ever want to make skeletons.
But not
you
just
need
that.
bones for.
Most of them are also missing limbs. So
It's not my fault.
I mean, it's a lot of your fault.
I wonder who's holding.
But they all have legs, like 2 legs.
Not all of them have legs. The legs have been taken off.
Can we like
Two-
mix
two-
and match?
Two of them are missing at least one leg.
You just need to
together.
bring the pieces back together. The magic puts them
Yeah,
together.
you
Yeah,
could
just
bring
like-
the pieces back together. You could mix and match and make a conglomeration via
But you have
necromancy.
to like figure out what the puzzle is.
Does that mean
They're
that we can
kinda
like
all
cut
over the
off
floor.
multiple of their arms and put them all on one and just have one giant monstrosity?
Because remember, they're all humanoid, but there's a huge amount of different types of humanoids that may not match versatility.
Okay. Well, another question though. It's a reaction. I'm thinking of fungal infestation, not anime dead right now.
Oh,
So
the
it's a,
fungal infestation unfortunately wouldn't work because they weren't humanoids when they died. So the anime
Yes,
dead could work, but
undead
fungal
technically are humanoid because they do have they function as humanoids. It's under their classification, which is weird.
Are they? I'm pretty sure they count as undead, not humanoid.
Well, the DM's gonna let him have.
But yeah, if you want to make it that, that's fine. But I think rules is
Well,
written.
there's different types of undead. Like there's humanoid undead. There's fucking monstrosity undead. There's ogre like fucking giant undead. There's all kinds of different classifications of undead. So because they're simple like humanoid, literally like they look like they were human zombies with extra armor, I would still classify them as humanoid undead, which would still apply.
Okay.
all right. So now
But
the
again,
question is,
keep
which
in
ones are going to
mind,
be useful?
every single one of them is missing limbs, except for the one that's completely eviscerated, which is unusable. 2 of them are missing legs. There's only one that has both its legs, but it's still missing an entire arm.
Hey Graham, can we like put multiple of limbs onto one and just have one giant like?
General
So
Yeah.
that would fall under being able to create undead, which would fall under something like a flesh golem to combine those parts, which you would not be capable of doing at this point.
Anyone got a bag of holding we can shove a zombie's corpse in?
I think we do,
Unfortunately, I do
right?
not.
I think a few of you have bags of
yeah.
holdings. You could shove
Someone
all
has
these
it.
parts into bags of holding and save them for later on if you felt like it.
I do have one.
You want to do us a favor real quick and just shove zombies into that bag for me?
You mean bones?
Yeah, just the bones.
Are they bones? Oh,
Yeah.
shove the bones in there.
Yeah, do that, and then.
Can you not
and then-
build one right now?
What do you mean?
Yeah. For now though, the one with 2 legs and 1 arm, I'm gonna fungal infestation it because it could use my magic stone. I could throw it. Right? 1 arm.
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Alright, so yeah, so one of those is our friendly right now. It has 1 HP right now.
So the problem, I'm going to assume that the only one that's properly usable is the one with 1 arm and 2 legs.
Yeah, just that.
What? So what am I putting in my bag of holding?
The rest of them, except for that mangled
So
one. That
I'm just gonna write down pile of bones, okay?
No,
Three bodies worth of bones. We'll have to sort out later.
Three
3 undead corpses, ideally. If you're putting all 3.
undead corpse, okay.
Even the mangled one still counts as an undead corpse. It's just not able to be raised. It's so fucked up. But it could be used for something else, potentially, in the future.
Nice.
Maybe we'll need like a bone sacrifice, and we're just like, hey, I got bones.
I know where two pile of bones are. Should be.
Yeah, he's already familiar with another pile of bones in this vicinity of a house.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know that, but you just told me that, right? So
you don't know that, but Hestia literally just said like, I already came across a pile of bones.
We'll get there.
yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, but Mantis, you're not up there with them, so you wouldn't have heard that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Soen and I think Magnus, you were headed up there. You would have make a perception check to see whether or not you would have heard that.
But we're talking telepathically.
Oh, that's right. You got the telepathic link. So yeah, all of you would have heard that then anyway, no matter what.
Yeah.
I forgot about the telepathic link. Sorry.
So that's great. I love that class.
Yeah.
Let's open this door.
So every single one of you heard exactly what Hestia just said because it was telepathically in her head.
Perfect.
Nice.
So you want to open this door. You try and jiggle the handle and it's locked.
Oh wait, I was about to
Jiggle it a little harder.
and I just realized that there's another rogue upstairs.
You want to give me assistance so I have advantage
Of
on
course.
athletics check?
Of course.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to kick this door down.
Oh wait, I technically am I still raging?
No, it would.
No, it would
Probably
have
be
been,
over by now.
over because of how quick
God
time
damn.
passes outside of combat.
God damn it.
But that's fine. If you assist me, then that still gives advantage, and I've got a plus 13 athletics.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
neither of you are raging anymore. You guys have already calmed down because the battle's been over for at least about 2 minutes.
So the 33 knocked down the door.
Does a nat 20 knock down the door?
oh my god.
Somehow, you summon what little magical energy you have, Hestia, and surround it around your foot, and push through what you perceive to be a bubbly magical barrier surrounding this door, and still manage to kick that door down while shattering this magical barrier.
Damn.
Wow.
Psychic punch.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Welcome.
So give me a second here. Like you
Let
hit
me
it
help
so
you.
hard, the door's not going to open.
So because I was coming upstairs, do I hear that? Because I was coming back up.
Yeah,
to,
so
no?
the door literally splinters into so many small fragments that it's almost inconceivable that it was a door. It's almost sawdust on the floor at this point. You hear the crash and the
Is there a sonic boom?
just about. It doesn't do any damage to anything else outside the door, but you eviscerate this door into practically sawdust.
Hey, look, Hestia, something that you could pick.
Okay, Soen, back up.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hestia, you're right at the doorway. Soen, you're before the doorway. You're behind Hestia.
We were side by side.
No, you were not. It's a 5-foot wide doorway.
Okay.
You were behind him or her. Sorry. So Hestia, as you shatter this fucking doorway into absolute oblivion, the first thing you notice is that this room looks to be completely untouched. The bed to your left that you can see looks to be in absolute pristine condition with complete 45-degree tuck-ins on the quilt cover. You see another lit fireplace that looks to be far more active than the one that you were told about on the first floor. This looks to be a flourishing fireplace with heavy flame. You see implements next to it like billows and pokers to keep it going, and you see an ash bucket. You see a trunk with again what was described to you as a very intricate lock on this trunk right near the fireplace.
And it says.
It just went really quiet.
Yeah, no shit,
Yeah.
right? Like, bro, like tumbleweeds rolling over the open plains, kind of quiet.
So can I just like stumble upstairs then? Because
Yeah, if anyone wants to
Make my
get
way
up
on
here, I'll say, hey, we got something interesting up here potentially.
Yeah,
I'll see
so-
if I can.
Well,
pick it over.
upon hearing the noise, we'll say that Magnus dashed up the stairs because he was getting kind of close anyway when he was coming back, and he has a pretty good perception, so he heard that noise and immediately rushed to come up the stairs to see what the hell that bang was. Anybody else, as long as anybody who has a perception over 15, can also hear that noise and run up the stairs.
Passive or
Passive.
yeah, okay. I hear. I will also go upstairs.
Same.
So pretty much everybody other than Shira, who's sitting there still trying to cast her ritual, it's going a little faster now because you're in combat, so you'll worry about that in a minute. But everybody hears the bang as Hestia literally just disintegrates the fucking door in front of her, and sees exactly what's going on. Everybody comes up to check out what's going on as Soen steps into the room behind Hestia.
I look at these books or whatever.
So there's no actual books there. It looks, it looks to be books, but it's actually a bunch of torn and tattered piles of papers that look to be half written on, and they're completely illegible.
I look at the ash bucket.
The ash bucket looks like a normal ash bucket. You don't see anything outside of actual sooty ash. Yeah, if you wanna, you can go ahead and make an investigation check to run your hand through the ash bucket.
Isn't there like tongs or something that I can use to cut and use my hands?
No, not that you can see. You don't see tongs. You only see pokers.
Oh, good
you
God.
want me to do it? Because I have gloves.
Actually, no. Magnus, can you help me with this lock over here?
Oh, it'd be my pleasure. I
11.
walk over and I crack my hands.
Well, you're gonna assist me.
Oh man.
So
Go ahead and like
I'm gonna cut
have
you
your.
fine. So Soen acted first. So go ahead and make an investigation check to run your hand through the ash bucket.
I did. I failed.
I
11.
didn't see your number. You didn't tell me what your number was.
11.
11. Yeah. So you run your hand through the ash bucket, and you don't feel so much as a chunk. Your hand is just covered in white ash that you just try and brush it off onto your pants or skirt, whatever you're wearing, and it literally has no effect on you whatsoever. And while you're trying to do that, you see that Magnus, out of the corner of your eye, is coming up and cracking his knuckles in order to go and help Hestia with the trunk.
And then as I'm walking by, I'll look towards you and I'll go check that out once I'm done with this if you want me to. And I'll go.
Up to you. You do whatever you like.
Could I get some guidance up here?
Ooh.
No.
All right, so these tools with advantage, then guidance on top of that. Wow. The guidance is a D4, right?
Yep.
Is a 18 enough?
Not quite.
Then I'll use one of my psychic dice. Oh, come on. 19.
Oh.
Dang it.
19 is just enough to finagle
Okay.
this lock off of this trunk.
Psychic dice.
It takes you about 5 minutes or so. So Shira at this point would have been done casting her identify spell, but she's gonna sit there and wait for everybody because she's not sure where everybody went specifically. But you're able to get this very intricate lock off of this trunk and open it up to see nothing.
Can I? What? Can I like just run my hand in the box? There's nothing.
So you make another investigation check to run your hand through the box, or perception, whatever you're best at for now.
Investigation. Ooh, 29.
Oh, done.
Jesus.
Done deal.
So as you run your hand along the bottom of this trunk, you feel a little warp in the wood, and you notice that there's a little fingernail-sized indentation that looks to be connected to a very not
deja vu.
visible slot.
Can I go to the door while this happens?
What's it connected to? I didn't hear the last part.
It's connected
latch.
to a very it's a very nondescript latch. You can barely see the completely thread thin area that makes up this little hatch, but even the latch itself is only about fingernail deep.
I'm gonna
All right.
stand guard at this staircase.
Then I'll like take off my gloves and then I'll reach in and I'll try to open up the latch.
For you, because it is such a small latch, I need you to make a sleight of hand.
I got you. Does a 17 work?
It does not. Yeah, maybe your fingernails aren't long enough, but
indentation.
you try and reach, and you can feel that there's this little indentation that you could kind of fit a fingernail into, but it doesn't seem like you're able to get your finger in there enough to try and lift up this latch.
My bardic inspiration still be on?
If you already used it, no, but it also only lasts for what, a minute or 10 minutes?
No, it lasts 10 minutes.
Then yes, it would still be on.
Is it a D6 or a D8?
D8.
That one's D8. It's D8.
Yeah,
Oh,
And you still have it until you pass.
is that 17 plus 5, 23?
D8. So 23 passes. You fiddle
22.
around a little bit more, and you get your other hand in there to try and help you guide your other finger into this little slot, and you're able to just slightly pry it up. And a purple light comes immediately shining out of the bottom of this little latch, and you see what looks to be a ring with a little purple gem on it, releasing this incredible light.
Can I pick it up and investigate it?
It's gonna go through your hands.
You try and pick it up, and you cannot physically grasp this ring. It seems like
you know
it's
that?
there, but it's not there, because it's happened once already. You weren't here for it.
Yeah,
Shira,
that's what Shira's investigating right
Shira's
now.
investigating the same different ring.
She's investigating the orange one.
No. What is this, like Power Rangers or something?
I'm worried it's the Infinity Stones.
Have you ever seen a purple ranger, motherfucker?
I'm just, no, like, maybe this could be Voltron then. I don't know.
No purple or orange Voltron either, man. It's RG Biv.
You
Roy
never
G. Biv.
know.
It's Roy G. Biv, man.
Well, fine then. I'm gonna go investigate the ashes.
So someone already did that and came up with nothing.
Oh, should I not try again? No?
It's up to you if you want to try again.
Yeah, might as well try
Can
again.
I
I'm just
carry
letting you know,
the,
he
the,
already
the
ran his
chest
hands
to
through.
Shira?
Pardon?
Can I carry the chest and bring it to Shira?
If you want to eventually to try and put them in the same room after she's done, but you're all pretty much in the same room at this point, that will take at least 2 to 3 minutes to pick it up and bring it down and then go back up to her.
Yeah,
So
that's,
it-
that's the plan.
In the
Can we
meantime,
bring her
in the
to us?
meantime, Magnus wants to sort through the ash again as well. So go ahead and roll an investigation. At disadvantage because someone has already told you that she didn't find
Are
anything
you
in there.
kidding me? Are you kidding me? 13.
If I was kidding you, I wouldn't have said it.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
13. You said 13.
Yeah, I say again, I don't have the thing up. I'm not always on the thing. So I always need you guys to tell me your numbers. 13.
You rolled
You
a
find
106.
you find the exact same thing. 106
Can I ask a quick
minus
question?
whatever you just had. Sure. Yeah. What's up?
Does my passive investigation find anything?
What's your passive?
Me.
Sorry.
20. 2
Your
0.
passive is 20.
Yes.
So as you run your hands through, the only thing you find is a not broken down completely piece of charcoal, which is more than someone could have possibly found because you're exquisitely noticing little fingies have detected something that she couldn't. But there is still nothing in this ash bucket.
Good job.
So from now on, if I ask you to make a perception check, since you have your nat 20, yeah, you're pretty much going to notice whatever you want. It's just unavoidable at this point, unless there's certain things that may be higher than that, but we'll deal with that when we come to it.
All right.
But with a nat 20 of perception, you're not going to miss a lot.
Yeah, Mantis has the 19 perception and Magnus has the 20 investigation.
Oh, it's investigation. Yeah, sorry. My bad. I said perception, not investigation. My bad.
There you go.
So between the two of them, we shouldn't miss too much.
Yeah, pretty much. So in the meantime, though, you find nothing in this ash bucket, just the same as Soen, other than this one little piece of charcoal that looks to be somehow slightly more intact than all the other bits of ash that are in this bucket.
Oh. Just drop it back in there, dust off my hands, put my glove back on, and I don't know. There's only one other place I could think to look. If we do want to keep looking in this room, I don't know if we want to since we already found the ring.
I'm gonna shred apart this bed.
I was about to say the same thing.
You're gonna shred the bed?
Yep.
Okay. I won't need you to make an attack roll for it. Yeah, you start to go ham using your fists, psychic blades, anything that you could your claws on your fists and your psychic blades to try and find anything that has to do with anything. All you find is this bed is filled with a ton of feathers with a straw base, and it doesn't look to be anything other than a little bit of stale straw smell after you rip it open.
Oh, so could
It smells like home.
Oh, it smells like home again. I can't wait to smell up my home again. But yeah, that's all Hestia finds after ripping up the bed. It's just a bed a little bit more comfortable and better than some other beds that you've seen in your time, but just a bed with a bit of a stale straw smell.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna have to drop out here. You guys continue.
We'll be continuing for another about 12 minutes or so anyway. So
Yeah. All right.
if something important happens, I'll message you and let you know what it is. Otherwise,
All right.
nothing. If it's nothing important, you don't give a shit anyway.
All right. Thank you.
All right,
I'm
no problem.
going.
Have a good night, buddy.
Later.
Peace.
Yeah. So with the rest of that, like you rip the bed apart. You see the same. This chest, this trunk, is the same as the one that Shira is spending her time identifying, which she will be done with at this point. So you could again, you could use your athletics to try and bring it back down to her to, I guess, have her do the same thing and find out the results that have been going on.
I'll do that, I guess.
No, someone's doing that, and it's heavy.
I have a +8 athletics. That could help.
Really?
Yeah.
Then
I'm
yeah,
a fighter too.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, right. Okay, so since Sloan's not here, I'm not gonna. There's not gonna be not another battle. Obviously, spoiler alert. We're like 10 minutes away from 11. There's definitely not gonna be another battle. So yeah, we'll just act like Sloan. I guess. You can go ahead and roll your athletics then instead of Sloan. So Sloan's feeling a bit tired. Doesn't want to lift it up because she's already done a lot of physical activity.
Take a breather, someone. I got this. 22.
22. You're able to hoist this trunk almost all with both hands over your head, not fully, but like just pretty much under your shoulder, able to be held it with two hands as you start making your way back down towards Shira.
Get the show off my fighter side for one.
I'm assuming the rest of you follow along, or
Yeah.
is anybody gonna do anything else in this room?
Nope, I'm already moving our guys back over there.
Yeah, I see other than Soen, I see nobody left in the room, so I'm just gonna assume that everybody left again anyway. Perfect.
Yeah.
So again, we'll just fast track it as you guys all make your way back to Shira. She has finished casting her identify spell, and you can see in her face that she's a little bit flabbergasted because from her ritual spell, it has revealed that this ring is not part of this plane of existence. It just appears that way.
It really is an infinity stone.
It's like it does exist just outside of our own reality is specifically what she tells you. I just don't want to do the voice right now.
Reality stone.
So it's from the ethereal plane. I was there for a little bit.
And Hestia, just so do you speak that out?
If she would know that enough, I kind of made it as a joke.
So
but
she wouldn't necessarily know that because she's still new to her magic. So she doesn't understand where the connection specifically takes place
Yeah.
from. She just understands that it's not from this plane. Right?
Yeah.
So you telling her
I
that
don't think
may
she
help
would
her
have
out.
any idea. I just said that as a little joke.
Okay, well, she takes it all a little bit seriously because she thinks you're being serious about it. Like, that could explain maybe why it doesn't seem to exist on this plane.
I'll look over towards Hestia and just have you tried picking it up once?
Technically, no, I didn't try picking it up. I just flipped the chest over to see if it would drop.
Yeah, so again, Magnus was here for that, but he technically wasn't here for that, so explain to him exactly what you did.
Someone else, I think someone tried picking it up and it didn't work, and then I came over and just picked up the chest and flipped it over and it didn't fall out. So then we had Shira identify it. Or at least attempt to.
Maybe we can try having you pick up the actual ring then, this time.
Yeah, because I'm special.
Yeah, you're our main protagonist.
Let me see. Let me go try to pick up this ring. Use my psychic abilities to see if I can interact with it.
You're specifically using your psychic abilities.
Yeah, my psychic claws. Try to pick it up.
So I'm assuming you're going to do it two-handed, then you're going to produce a blade on like each hand and try and pick it up very intricately.
Yeah.
You're able to pick up this ring
Ooh.
using your psychic blades.
You think it would like rest on my soul blade?
Well, I think for now, because we won't be able to like mess with it right now until we probably get someone more knowledgeable of like arcane magic. So, who's got that bag of holding?
Someone.
Yeah, but then how would we be able to grab it out of the bag of holding if we can't grab it in the first place?
So for now, Hestia, since you're the only one that's able to pick it up with your soul blades, you can just add it to your inventory and act like you're just kind of using your soul link with your blades to kind of like make a little pocket around it to hold it in your inventory.
Okay.
Just to kind of explain it away as best I can, you know. Like, you got to do it. There has to be ways to link it, you know. So you have like this. So essentially, one of your psychic blades, at least at this point, will be unusable because you're using it to hold this ring in your inventory without any kind of repercussion because this is the only thing that's been able to move it so far. So you will only have access to one soul blade or psychic blade, whatever have you.
That's fine. Will I be able to do the same with the other ring and get like both at once?
If you depending on the situation and how it goes about, potentially.
Like what's it called? If I've got like a pencil-sized like blade, I might be able to go and have both rings like sit.
You would have to make a sleight of
Sit on
hand
it?
at disadvantage because it would be a lot harder with a single blade to try and pick something up in that nature.
Okay.
But if you were
Could
able
I get a bardic inspiration?
I
guess.
Is there any way we can give the help action for this?
I was thinking about that, but I don't think so.
The only way you would be able to give a help action, I would allow it because you'd be able to help steady Hestia's arm because, again, it's something that's very precarious and she's trying to be very careful. Her hand might be shaking a little bit, so you would be able to help steady it. So I would allow the help action.
Okay.
I got you.
So bardic inspiration plus help to try and pick this up with a single blade.
So it just cancels out the disadvantage, so it's just straight roll.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right. Okay, so it'd be the 17, not 20.
Yes.
And then, real quick, the
bardic inspiration, yeah.
Bardic inspiration, which brings that up to for 19, and then if need be, I can roll another d6.
You will have to.
For my second
19 is not enough,
to get
so you'll have to roll
to
that
21.
21 is enough. You're able to just precariously balance this spectral ring on the tip of your soul blade. and pick it up and use the same function to seal it away in your inventory for the time being, leaving you without leaving you completely without your soul blades right now.
All right.
But you're able to seal it completely, both rings not touching each other, in two separate little purplish bubbles representing your soul blade. After you pick it up, we're gonna end it there. Fucking great session. I needed the hell out of this tonight. I'll end the stream real quick. Thanks for everybody who is watching or didn't watch or might potentially watch in the viewer. You guys are great. People that didn't like it, fuck off just like normal. I don't give a shit. Everybody that loved it or liked it or even just tolerated it, fucking good on you. Have a good night.